All right, what is up, you guys? It is Jay the Great here. We're back with another J Talks podcast. Back with the
What up, man?
Wildcats, obviously, and I know we had quite the hiatus,
Been
but
two
we are
weeks.
back. It's been 2 weeks,
my God.
but we rock with y'all. We got y'all. So
Mhm.
welcome back to another goddamn episode. But let's get straight into it.
Mhm.
Naruto. All right, so it's been a couple weeks since the last, so I'm gonna talk about a couple of videos that I did
What?
as far as reaction videos. So first one, this was quite interesting. It was one of the most interesting reactions I've done. What if Orochimaru took Sasuke's body? This is interesting. I'm sure you already know who Orochimaru is, right?
Yeah, I've kind of got the gist of this dude, young motherfucker, trying to take his body.
he wants to take Sasuke's young body. Yeah. So basically, the reaction that was, I think it was made by the video I did was by Kage.
Kage.
Yeah, and he went quite down. He went quite deep in a rabbit hole. It was pretty interesting because he said if Orochimaru would have taken Sasuke's body, me and I think Swag and the others agreed that Itachi would not fuck with that shit. He would come after Orochimaru. He would be like, he would say, "Fuck no, you're not taking my brother's body. I'm coming after you right now." And he'd probably fuck Sasuke up or Orochimaru in Sasuke's body. And he would seal Orochimaru, almost guarantee it. Now they want to
remember too that Itachi was a fucking murderer himself, but like
and he loves his brother. There's no way he's gonna allow that. But they also went down this other rabbit hole. Like if Orochimaru didn't get fucked up by Itachi, what would happen? So they said like basically he'd get more and more powerful. Eventually he'd probably become what Sasuke became at the end of Naruto.
Yeah.
Who knows? He might even kill Pain, get so strong he kills Pain, takes his Rinnegan. He fucking takes another Sharingan, gets EMS, and then he's fucking godly. Not even Naruto will be able to stop him, I think. Because he would have his own abilities also. So Orochimaru's abilities like immunity to poison, durability, and also his knowledge. Like he's a fucking genius, obviously. But I think the most realistic is Itachi comes to his hideout, confronts him, and he's
by
not
gonna. Or is it by himself?
Yeah, by himself. Yeah, he's still because Sasuke and Part 1 Shippuden was still quite a bit weaker than Itachi.
Yeah.
So if Orochimaru goes into his body, he might get stronger. But we've seen what Itachi's done to Orochimaru. Well, I don't think you've seen it yet, but with the people that know Naruto, Itachi clapped Orochimaru when he was like 14 years old. So yeah, he wouldn't fuck with Itachi. I doubt it, especially if Itachi's healthy. Like if he's not sick yet, because he was sick by the time Sasuke faced him, and even then he was not trying. So I think it's safe to say Sasuke would be saved by Itachi. Itachi wouldn't allow that. He would seal Orochimaru forever, he would have no mercy like he did against Sasuke. He's gonna show no mercy. He does not fuck with Orochimaru, and I'm pretty sure if you fuck with his brother, he'll come after you. So I think that's the most realistic, but. Who knows what could have happened? Who knows what could have happened?
I mean, anything could have happened because remember, Itachi basically he murdered his own parents.
Yeah, so
I mean, come on, you think a kid who murders his own parents, like you think he'd fuck about Orochimaru?
Yeah, he would fuck him up. But also, yeah, it's crazy. That's a crazy scenario, but who knows what could have happened. Now, this one you might be able to talk about because I did a video, I think this Tuesday. It was Chunin Exam Sasuke versus Chunin Exam Neji. So I'm sure you're familiar with those versions of them. So you're on the Chunin exams. I know that.
Yeah. Chunin Exam Net. That's a hard one.
Yeah, because
Neji and Sasuke are both pretty strong.
Did you? How far have you gone in the Chunin exam?
I'm at the part where shit. What the hell's that bitch's name?
Sakura.
I think so. No. Is it the blonde chick? I forgot her name.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, there's two blonde chicks. There's Tamari with the win, like the fucking
Tamari. Yeah. So am I close to getting to the fight with fucking Rock Lee? What's his name? Ngara? I think.
Oh yeah, you are. You're in the part where there's like they're putting people against each other, right? You're in that part. Okay. So were you watching Tamari versus Tenten?
Is
that what you're watching? Oh yeah. So you're getting close. That fight's amazing. But I'm sure you saw when Rock Lee fucked up Sasuke right at the beginning.
Yeah, I remember.
So here's the thing: Neji is stronger than Rock Lee. All right, and that was Rock Lee without the inner gates. That was Rock Lee with weights on. And I mean, Sasuke has a curse mark now, so we got to keep that in mind. But you're not on the part where Sasuke gets a boost because he's trained with Kakashi.
Last time I checked, I think I was around there.
Yeah, you're about to get there.
Yeah, I'm about to because again, like I haven't had time to watch Naruto. I'm trying to. I really am because I'm getting there. My only problem is I'm getting distracted by the newest anime right now. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
it's hot.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. But I'll keep going, guys. I think we can all agree at the beginning of the Chunin exams, the very beginning, Neji fucking collapse. He's superior. He's the number one recruit in the Chunin exams. It's stated by I think a couple people. He's the number one recruit. And Sasuke got fucking clapped by Rock Lee with a Sharingan. He still got clapped by Rock Lee with weights on, without any inner gates. So at that point in time, we can all agree Neji claps Sasuke. Sasuke doesn't stand a chance because Neji was fucking up Lee in training all the time, as we all know. But the part that you're not on yet, the finals, that's where it gets interesting because Sasuke learns the Chidori, which is fucking powerful. And I mean, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it for you, but for you guys that have watched already, obviously, Chidori went through Gaara's shield. Now, Lee, even with the fifth gates, wasn't able to hurt Gaara. He did almost hurt him, but he didn't. He didn't break his guard, his shield, his Shan shield. Sasuke broke it with the Chidori. Neji, although I still think he's probably better at taijutsu, straight up. I think he wouldn't be able to handle the pure power of Sasuke. I think he'd probably get overwhelmed, but I think it's really neck and neck because Neji could win too. If he hits fucking Sasuke with the 64 palms, his ass is gonna be your toast.
Fucking 64 palms, bro. They're strong.
Yeah, it's strong as fuck. And people are saying, what about the curse mark? Well, I'm iffy about that because one, it could either not work because he's already fucked up on the floor, it won't do nothing but hurt him, or two, it gives him a boost. At that point, it gets interesting because he has a boost. 10, I think it's like a 2 to 5 time power up. Neji's gonna have a hard time because if Sasuke has he has the curse mark, he has a Sharingan, he has Chidori, comes straight out Neji. I don't know if Neji can handle that. Like even with palm rotation, Swag said that you can break it. You can break palm rotation. It's not impenetrable. We saw fucking Naruto do it. Well, you haven't seen it yet, but we see Naruto do it when he's in QB mode. So I'm iffy about this one. It really 50-50. So
it's kind of like a second time. If you think about it too, like no one's really, besides I've seen how Neji is right now and Sasuke, and then basically if you throw in what's his name? Oh, sorry, Rock Lee.
Yeah, Rock Lee.
Like these two are all three of them. Like they're pretty almost dead even. Besides minus Rock Lee, I would.
Yeah. Well, Sasuke after training might be dead even, but
yeah.
I don't know. That one's tough. The conclusion I came to in the video was I'm iffy, but either one is gonna have high difficulty. And it's like 5 out of 10 times for each almost. I mean, the question of the curse mark is you can't really answer that. Yeah. I mean, we can go based off what happened in the preliminary round when he fought that one guy. I think you saw. Did you see Sasuke fight already or not yet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you saw him fight that one guy that like sucks your chakra.
Yeah.
He was trying to suppress his curse mark and it wasn't helping him. He was getting hurt by it, so that didn't help him. So that could happen. If that happens, he'll lose against Neji. But if he gets a big ass amp like he did in I know you already saw one in the forest.
Yeah.
Sasuke got that fucking curse mark and fucked up the sound team, team Dosu. Then he'll probably win. Probably he's just too powerful. So yeah, that's my conclusion, guys. It's neck and neck. We can't really answer some questions, but that's the closest that I can get to answering that one. All right, so this is more opinion. And you've seen enough to, I guess you could answer this.
Naruto versus Naruto. Yeah.
No, before that. Current top 5 Naruto characters. So
you want me to go first? I can just
you can go first. Yeah.
Neji, Naruto, Sasuke, Rock Lee. Should I put Sakura? No, fuck no.
Fuck Sakura. Did you see that fight with her and Ino? That shit was such a joke. What the fuck?
Joke. I guess I could put Gaara. Well, the problem is
Gaara's a monster.
He is. Yeah. He is. So I mean, that's my top 5 right now for guys.
Now me, I've seen the entirety of it. I'm gonna say number 1, Itachi. He's my all-time favorite. Yeah, I'm an Itachi tart. Sorry, guys. That's just the way it is.
Let me take back Gaara. I'll put Itachi. I'll switch him.
Itachi? Yeah. Itachi's a monster. Who else? I think Hokage Naruto. And I know that sounds like so basic because he's a main character, but Hokage Naruto's a stud. And Boruto, he's a fucking monster. I just saw him defeat Delta. For you guys that are caught up with the anime and on the manga itself of Boruto, that was amazing. Who else is up there? Probably Madara. I know you have a long way till you see Madara. You have a long way.
I got a long way.
Yeah, you have a long way. You have hundreds of episodes left. But Madara is a fucking monster. The way he was introduced into the anime was one of the best introductions I've ever seen in my fucking life in any anime ever. So he's up there. So I have Itachi, Naruto, Hokage, and Madara. 2 more. Out of all the characters, I'm gonna say I guess Sasuke. I mean, I know I sound like a fucking basic ass Naruto fan.
Everyone always picks Sasuke, but then he always gets shitted on. Like I don't get that.
And Boruto lately, him and Naruto got nerfed. That's kind of bullshit, but whatever. And then last, probably Kakashi. He's chill. He's like really relatable. And I guess honorary mention would be like Shikamaru or something like that. But yeah, guys, that's my recap of the videos and our little things here. But now we're doing a suggestion by a fellow supporter. Shout out to Momo the One. Like I said, guys, if you give me topics, I will fucking do them. So shout out to Momo the One. He's the only one sending topics right now. So we got you, man, with most of the stuff that you suggested. So Boruto generation versus the Naruto generation versus the old generation. So basically,
What's the old generation? What's the old generation?
Old generation is like fucking like like the first Hokage, the second Hokage.
Oh,
Hiruzen. So basically, Momo the one asked, "Do you think Boruto that generation has surpassed Naruto's and even the older ones?" So my opinion, Boruto has not. I mean, I'm not caught up to the manga, but he's not. He's obviously not on Naruto's level. I know there's the fucking. I think it's called Kara or whatever, the evil group. There's like this monster. His name's Jigen. Apparently, he beat Naruto and Sasuke, but he's an abnormal fucking shinobi. I don't think he's even human. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly, but that guy's a fucking monster. I know there's this other guy that apparently is supposed to be a clone of Jiraiya. His name's what's his name? Bora or something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about if you guys watched the Boruto. He has like a mask on and he has the same like hair as Jiraiya, kinda, and he has like the same little lines here. And he summoned a fucking toad. I was like, what the fuck is this Jiraiya's clone? But so I'm gonna discount that because they're not really normal shinobi. I'm gonna take into account people from the Leaf, the kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no because here's the reason why people don't like Boruto. It's because one, all these kids, they're fucking catered. They live in a perfect world that Naruto and Sasuke created by winning the war. So Boruto is a little prick. He's a little prick that hates his dad. Well, low key starting to like his dad more, but he's a little prick that has like a chip on his shoulder because he's a Hokage son.
Yeah.
And no one really likes him. I'm starting to like him a little more, but he lives in a perfect world. What missions are gonna? All he does is like fucking gather cats and shit. I mean, no, I know Kara. I know Kara's coming around, so they're a real threat. Like Naruto, even Naruto has to get involved. But like him growing up, like Boruto, Sasuke's daughter Sarada, Mitsuki. Look, I fuck with Mitsuki though. Shout out to Mitsuki, he's a stud. And then in Gaara's village, I know that he has like a adopted son. Who apparently has Iron Sand, like the third Hokage did. That's kind of dope. But none of them are on their level. Like, I just feel like they haven't earned it. Like, they even haven't earned it. They're fucking catered. I mean, they have encountered the Otsutsuki, but let's be honest, Naruto handled the Otsutsuki when they came to Earth. Fucking Momoshiki, fucking Naruto and Sasuke whipped that ass. And now Naruto's dealing with it. So Boruto, because shit's given to him. I mean, he has Naruto's genes. He has that fucking, what's it called? Karma, like the shit that comes on down his eye.
Yeah.
And he didn't even beat the fucking Otsutsuki. Naruto and Sasuke did. So apparently when you win against a god, you get chosen. But fucking all fucking Boruto did was use a Rasengan that his dad enhanced. And then he gets this fucking power. I'm like, dude, why didn't Naruto and Sasuke get it? They're the ones that fucking straight up sparred with this guy. So they haven't caught up in my opinion. They're not as strong.
You gotta remember too that Naruto and Boruto, like I mean, people can say they're the same shows, but they're completely different.
They're completely different. Like Naruto is lit, man. Like it's real. The threat is real. Here, it's like okay, all they have is Kara, but Naruto's gonna handle that. And in the manga, like
and plus too, if you think about it, this show was only written for money. That's the only
exactly.
Way. I don't. Exactly. I mean, I don't know much about Boruto. I just knew that it was. Yeah. It's a good show. People are telling me it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. But Naruto is fucking.
Then what's the point? Like, what's the whole point of Naruto? I'm just like, I don't know what. It's like watching the sequel.
It's like there's no threat. There's no sense of threat or like real enemies. Like I know Kara's kind of cool. Like Jigen. Yeah. Jigen's a real threat. Like when I see him on the screen, I'm like, oh shit, this guy's a shit. But like, I don't know. But I'm just Boruto's down here still. Even this just show itself. I'm sorry. I know that I'm sure most people can agree with that.
Wasn't there another show? I believe it had Rock Lee. It was like a little.
Oh yeah, it was like Rock Lee and Friends. I think that was more of just a side thing. But
people told me that was actually pretty good. Like, yeah, I might check it out. I might
check it out. But yeah, to answer your question, Momo the one, Boruto just, in my opinion, as far as the show itself, it's not even close to Naruto. It's like forced in a way. It's getting better. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting better. But there was a lot of bullshit missions that Boruto and his friends went on. Like, I don't give a shit about this. Like, honestly. And I guess I care about Boruto a little. Not as much as I cared about Kid Naruto, I'll tell you that. So yeah, shout out to Momo the one. I try to hopefully we answer that question for you. Next up, this isn't Naruto, but this is a video I did. Batman. Have you seen Death Note?
I've seen a little. I mean, I haven't finished it yet, but I know about
it's really good. So
it is. I'm not lying. Yeah. It's a good show.
It's pretty fucking good. So I did a video by Seth the Programmer. Could Batman solve the Cure case? And I kind of want to talk more about that. So how far have you gone in Death Note?
I got to the part where I think how many episodes are there again?
There's only like 39 or something like that.
I think I'm still at the beginning, but I know about
Light. You know about Light, yeah.
Yeah, Light,
and you know about the detective fucking L.
Yeah.
So basically, L is the world's greatest detective, And dude, do you already know how it ends? I don't want to spoil it if you don't know how it ends.
No, I haven't. It's just like if you have to, it's fine. But I'll just watch it regardless.
I won't spoil that part. So basically, though, L is the best detective in the world.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this: he fails to find out who Kira is. I'm not gonna say what happens, but he fails. Someone else figures it out. I'm not gonna say who that is either. But people are saying, "What if Batman was in that world?" So here's one thing I'm sure you know about. I don't know if you've seen L a lot, but L has his pride, and that causes him to be reckless. That causes him not to think objectively. He wants to like one up Kira. Like him and Kira are competing. They're reckless in a way. Despite them being geniuses in their own universe, they're reckless. And I think that causes them to make mistakes. I think they're both making mistakes because they're fucking prideful. They're like, all right, I'm gonna show you. But Batman, he has no, like, his ego is not part of the question, at least most of the time. When he's on a mission, he doesn't give a fuck who you are. He's gonna just take you down, put you in prison, that's it. So Batman, first of all, he's gonna go outside the law. He's gonna like probably hack. He's gonna hack like every fucking computer in Japan, and he's gonna fucking find out who Light is. So he's a better detective than L. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But
here's another thing that worries me: if Batman's in that universe, in Light, all he needs to know is your name and your face. It's gonna be easier for him to figure out who Batman is. He's gonna look at Gotham City. He's like, all right, so Batman's young, he's fit, he obviously has money. So let's try Bruce Wayne, and then he kills him. That's all he has to do. Write his name down.
Bruce Wayne.
That's the only thing that gets me, because if he is aware of who Batman is, and he's aware that Batman is the world's greatest detective, it's not gonna be hard for him to figure out who he is. Like Bruce Wayne's a big name. He's a fucking billionaire. Gotham, it's fucking Bruce Wayne Industries. You know, Wayne Enterprises. I mean, he's gonna write down Bill Gates, Bruce Wayne, Steve Jobs. He'll just write down all their names and get them. Eventually, he'll get Batman. So that's the only thing that gets me.
Plus, Batman has also fought against Supernatural, so this is like kind of an easy thing. But the problem is too, if you take this consideration, though, Batman doesn't really. I mean, he can because he does have the tech, but unless he's only battled like who in the universe of villains would be close to Light. I don't know. If it was supernatural wise, you can't put Joker, you can't put Riddler, you can't you
can't put them.
And he's battled all of them.
Yeah, he's beating like Darkseid. He's beating some fucking animals. Anyone with the power to like wish death upon you, I can't think of anyone until. I mean,
I think. Would you put Ra's al Ghul?
Ra's al Ghul, he can. Well, basically, he can live forever. Well, a long time. I know he can live centuries with the fucking Lazarus pit. But here's the thing: Batman, I'm pretty sure he's not going to let fucking Light know he's coming to Japan. And would Light be aware? Would he be aware of Batman? I mean, Batman's pretty famous, and Light's not stupid. That's a tough one. But
that's a tough one, man.
If you eliminate that fact, let's say that Light can't figure it out, he's gonna find Light. He's gonna find Kira. I guarantee you, Batman will find him and take him down and probably destroy that book and end it. So I'm iffy about that. I know Seth said, Batman stops, but the thing is, he didn't really go over how easy it is to fucking solve who Batman is. It's not hard. Like if you have a book, all you have to write down is their names and see their face. It's over. I mean, it's fucking over. So
Batman also too, and much people give shit on Batman. He's actually very, very smart.
He's the world's greatest detective. Yeah,
and he can also, I think, he would be able to speak different languages. I mean, if this was kind of had to,
he'll go to Japan. I guarantee.
And I think Batman could potentially, take down guy. I think.
And I'm gonna say this also. Seth also talked about like the abnormal things that Batman has done. Like he has the ability to see the dead and shit. So maybe he'll see the Shinigami. Maybe he'll see the Shinigami itself when he's there seeing Kira's like, what the fuck is that? He may not even talk to the Shinigami. I don't know. Batman's capable of things that are just not human. And Seth pointed out this feat that was ridiculous. So basically, he figured something out that Brainiac wasn't able to. Brainiac's not human. He's a fucking computer. He's like I forgot what Seth called it, like a 6th level intellect or some shit, like beyond.
I believe so.
And Batman outsmarted or outdid him somehow intellectually. I mean, how the fuck is this? He's a human being. How the fuck does he do that? So
I just
I think Batman wins though. I think in the end he wins.
Probably does. If I had to say something, I think Batman would probably win.
He'll figure it out. Even with that, I think he's abnormal. He's the world's greatest detective. He can take down the fucking Justice League for fuck's sake. So I'll give it to Batman. And if Light can't figure out who Batman is, Batman stops. Like, he's gonna get easily. So that's my thing on that. Now this is based off another video I did. It was Gorilla versus Grizzly Bear.
I saw
that was pretty interesting.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, like I think the the bear stomped. I learned a lot of shit about bears from Seth. Shout out to Seth. So this is my question: who do we think is the most dominant animal, 1-on-1? So if it's like a 1-on-1 battle, who's the most dominant animal in the animal kingdom? So you can any. So obviously there's bears, there's fucking snakes, elephants, everything, fucking everything. We even count fish. Well, no, not fish because they're in the water. So there's anything on land, anything on land. So reptiles, birds, fucking mammals, everything.
Well, fucking King Kong, Godzilla, bro. It kind of got me on jump, bro. Yeah. Have you seen that movie yet?
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some of it. I didn't finish it though, and because I fell asleep.
The fight scenes are pretty dope. I'll give you that.
Yeah, they're dope. Like they're dope.
Okay, this is
the biggest, like most. I mean, an elephant 1-on-1. What animal could it lose to? It's so big. That's the problem. Maybe a bear could take it out.
Yeah, but a bear is like, I mean, it's the only thing that has it going for him or her. If you want to it's like its weight and its claws.
Yeah, because the elephants are so fucking big. Like, yeah, I think
maybe the teeth, but that's like that's the only thing going for it. There's like it has really no,
Yeah, like I'm leaning towards elephant because it's a 1-on-1, so it's not a pack, nothing. 1-on-1, a lion. I think it would stomp a lion out. It's too durable. It's fucking. You have to shoot it in the head to kill it. First of all, I'm not. And by the way, I'm not condoning fucking hunting, poaching. But just saying.
Don't condone violence here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say a lion loses 1-on-1. A tiger
to an elephant.
Yeah, 1-on-1, like just one lion against one big ass elephant, like an Asian elephant, like those huge 12,000 pounds. Like one lion might be able to. One tiger has a better chance because apparently they're a little bigger, a little stronger, a little heavier. Maybe if it gets one good bite on the neck, it could get an elephant down.
But lions are well known to basically be very, very tamed. And you can, I've seen people on the internet, like, who, there's even a dude, look him up, I forgot his name, but he tames them. So lions can be tamed. I wouldn't consider them the most, dominant animal. Like there has to be an animal you cannot physically have as a pet. Or not as a pet, but like that no one can beat, that everyone's afraid of. A lion is actually a very, very scary animal, but like there's people that you can subdue it. Any animal can.
I feel like an elephant. I don't know. It's tough.
I could say gorilla because gorillas.
I mean, Seth proved that a grizzly bear would beat a gorilla because the grizzly bears are huge.
But the gorillas are more like human-like.
Because the way to fight is they basically just rush you. A grizzly bear would fucking rip it apart, I think.
You ever seen a silverback gorilla, man? They don't go.
I mean, so the average gorilla weighs 300 pounds and is around like 5'1", like height. I mean, a grizzly bear can be fucking like 8 feet tall, 2,000 pounds. So yeah,
that's standing upright. You can't.
Yeah, upright. Yeah. So there would fuck up a gorilla. What could be the grizzly bear? Probably like a polar bear would probably be the grizzly bear because they're bigger than the grizzly bear and they're fucking huge. They're like I think like 2,500 pounds.
Cougars, mountain lions, they might have the advantage over
maybe a Siberian husky, Siberian tiger. Those are fucking huge. Like they take down bears.
Say like, goddamn, bro, I saw husky down the street.
Oh god, damn, they get fucked up. What else is dominant? I'm trying to think.
A wolf could potentially be the most dominant animal. However,
and packs 1-on-1, I'd get fucked up.
Well, the black wolf ones are actually
those alphas, yeah.
Those things are fucking strong. There was a video I saw online of like if I remember, like they left a piece of a dead pig, or not a pig. It was dead. It was like a dead animal. They left it there. You see, like these wolves are eating it. Black one comes out of nowhere. Of course, I'm saying no racism. The black one comes out, and everyone stays the fuck back.
Yeah, so like the alpha. What else? Anacondas. I mean, they can't take down big animals though, like an elephant.
What you mean, bro? They can't do shit. You seen J-Lo and Ice Cube, bro? They fucking survived that video.
Like they can take down deers and stuff, but I think a big animal they can't, so they're not the most dominant.
No, I think anacondas I've seen, if you've seen a lot of shows, people can pick them up. They're just heavy. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they die pretty easily against like a fast animal. What else? I'm trying to think. Birds. No, there's no birds that could fuck with like an elephant.
The eagle. I think the eagle would probably be the only dominant animal.
That's the most dominant. So the eagle or like the vultures. But vultures eat. Never mind. They eat dead shit. They don't even eat alive shit.
I don't know what else it could potentially be.
I'm like leaning towards either an elephant or maybe like a big ass fucking Siberian.
Okay, well, there's an exception to your elephant theory. I think the elephant, because like there's different breeds.
Yeah, I feel the only thing I'm on the fence about is if a big tiger takes its neck, it probably Probably couldn't kill the elephant.
Also too, they're slow. They can stampede, but
they're really slow. Yeah.
And plus tigers and them, they wait. They don't attack without.
Yeah, they pounce and shit.
Fuck, you see Rob Deer, they get pounced by a fucking tiger. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Like a bison is too small. It probably a tiger 1-on-1 would probably take it out.
There's a lot of the alligator. Well, not the alligator.
Oh, the alligator. I forgot about that. I've seen battles. I've seen battles between lions and alligators, and it goes either way almost.
Well,
they're pretty dominant.
Yeah, but alligators, like their only weakness is they can't be on land. They can only be they can't be on land for only for a certain amount of time.
And their lateral movement's shitty. Like to move, it takes them forever to like move side to side. They have to fucking turn because they're so like stiff.
But they're very deadly too because
they're deadly. Yeah, if they bite you, you're fucked. If they bite you,
because they have like so much bacteria and disease in their mouth. Like there's no joke.
Like a big one, like a 3,000-pound alligator. If they bite you, you're fucked. Like they're gonna kill you. I'm just gonna go because there's so many animals gonna be all day. I'm just gonna say the Siberian. I think it's Siberian lion or whatever. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I think it's from up there in like Russia up there, like the big ass fucking like fucking tigers. I'm gonna say Siberian. What do they call it? Siberian tiger or something like that. I'm gonna say those.
I'll look up the name right now.
I'm gonna say that one's the most dominant.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with. I think I'm gonna have to go with the mountain lion. I think mountain lions are still they're very
they're fucking beasts.
And plus, like they're very hard to track too. Yeah, they're called Siberian tigers.
Yeah, those are huge. They're pretty big.
Specific name are the Panthera tigris atlantica.
Yeah, so that one I'm gonna lean towards that. Could they kill an elephant? I'm gonna say 1-on-1. It's not gonna win every single time, but I'd say it can win. Like I know it has like big ass like fangs and everything. Like so, we're gonna go with that, guys.
It turns out too they're endangered.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, guys, that's our recap on the animes and the videos. Now moving on to UFC. First is a question that Momo the One actually had. So shout out to Momo the One once again. Yeah, he's asking what would be a great first UFC fight to watch if you're new to it. So
I think you should go first. You go first.
I'm assuming he's new to it. So there's so many good fights out there.
There is.
Thinking of all the great fights. I'm gonna list 3 fights, Momo the One, and everybody else out there. If you're new and you want to like get a good taste of what the UFC can really be, here's a couple of fights. 1, Alexander Gustafsson versus John Jones, the first one. Fucking war. It's a fucking war. Let's see what else is a hell of a fucking battle. Honestly, this is a female fight, but Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Zhang Weili.
That was a good fight.
Oh my god, that was good. Let's see what else out there is really, really good. I'm trying to think of all the weight classes.
You only have to. You could try like the older 2000 era was actually the pretty, bold area of UFC. That's when it was king.
Maybe. Trying to think here. So those 2 fights, folks, I do recommend watching. Those are amazing. What's another good fight? Maybe even Stipe versus Daniel Cormier. Like 2 and 3 were really good wars.
I mean, they were good, but I think the problem was like the first one was amazing. I think 2 and 3 were kind of like, DC's on its way out.
he just got outworked and outfought by Stipe.
Plus he's 40.
Yeah, he's a monster. What's another good fight out there? I'm trying to think of a GSP fight. What's a good fight that he's been in?
Nick D.
Maybe like Hendricks.
Hendricks was
Some people thought Hendricks won. I'm gonna say Johnny Hendricks versus GSP.
That was a good fight.
And one more fight. What's a good fight in recent memory? That's just fucking amazing. Let's say, fuck, man. Conor and Nate Diaz. I mean, the second one.
That fight was fucking. Yeah. No one thought Nate Diaz was going to win that fight.
Yeah. So Momo the One and all those other new UFC, like people that are new to the UFC and want to get involved in combat sports. Here's the 5 fights once again. John Jones versus Alexander Gustafsson 1. It's on YouTube, by the way. I know that one is. Yeah. Zhang Weili versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk 1. If you have UFC Fight Pass or something like that, you can watch it. What else did I say? Stipe versus Daniel Cormier 2 or 3. I think 2 might have been even better. So I would say 2. GSP versus Johnny Hendricks. That's probably somewhere on YouTube. I'm sure you could find it. And then Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor, number 2, was a war. They were going back and forth. So those are my top 5 suggestions for you guys. But now, moving on.
Oh, you want to do?
Yeah, give you on. Sorry.
I was going to go quick in this because you guys are, we got to move on to the next questions. But my top 5, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor, best fight ever.
Good one. Good one.
This is basically that. This is where Conor McGregor got humbled. And he stopped talking that shit. Khabib versus Conor McGregor. That fight too was also legendary because this is basically when the rivalry was getting big and like
that one's more for the drama. Yeah.
The drama was there. It was building up. Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz.
Oh, I forgot about those. Yeah.
Their beef went on for a while, and like the backstory about it is so good. So like it actually reminds me of a movie. I would recommend.
Yeah, those are dope. Yeah,
watch 1 and 2. Do not watch fucking.
Yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah.
Next one, I think I would put the shit. Nick Diaz. Not Nick. Obviously. Shit. What's his name? Fucking Francis. Not Francis. No. Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis versus who's the Russian dude he fought?
Oh, Volkov.
That guy was that balls hot.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Balls hot. And I think lastly, shit, there was a fucking dude. I just saw his name. I would have to say I think John Jones versus not John Jones. John Jones is okay. His fights are like hit or miss. Like
when he was young, they were
like they were good. Anderson Silva versus not Weidman. Fuck, who was the championship he beat to get his first belt?
Damn, that was a while ago.
That was a while ago, but that was actually an emotional fight. I remember that. But Silva fights, if you guys can find it, look it up.
Him in his prime, those are good.
Prime Silva. Do not watch recent Silva, you guys.
Those are So guys, shout out to Mom of the One for all the suggestions, by the way. So moving on. UFC 262 recap. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but still relevant.
It's been a couple of weeks. I think it's kind of important.
And by the way, we have a live reaction. Go check that out it's on my UFC live reaction playlist. We reacted to the UFC 262 if you haven't seen it already. But recap: Oliveira TKO's Chandler in second round.
Damn it! I was all hyped up.
I was very upset.
I wanted Chandler to win, bro.
But Oliveira's he's a class act. He deserves it. Definitely.
But low key though, I think. If Chandler, he almost put him away the first round. I thought it was going to be over.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I think these guys, if they fight 10 times, I think Chandler wins 5, Oliveira wins 5. Like, they're really neck and neck as far as skill-wise. Mm-hmm. And they were going back and forth. Like, that's a real fight. That's a real competition.
I just like the part where he fucking picked them up and held them and dropped them on his back.
Oh, yeah.
He
had him by the neck, so Chandler just fucking fell on him,
which is smart. A lot of UFC fighters don't do that because I don't know why. So
it's a hit or miss because if it doesn't work, you're fucked because you're fucking laid out. But if it works, then good for you. But
I think too, isn't Chandler a wrestler? He's one NCAA.
Oh, he's a very good wrestler. Yeah.
So his takedowns are they're beautiful.
He's really good at transitioning. His defense, his offense and defense. And the ground is really good. He's really explosive, like fucking explosive, powerful. But Oliveira is he has the goods, man. He's all around. He's a really fucking good.
I mean, damn, I think they could have kept going. I think, but the problem is Chandler, like when he got clipped and went down, I was like, fuck.
He did. Yeah, Oliveira capitalized. He went after him like a fucking madman. Like he had blood in his eyes. Like, and he took him out. I mean, he did.
Chandler did. I mean, Chandler didn't take the loss. I mean, he didn't get knocked out. That was
he just got dropped. Yeah, he got TKO'd.
Which I do agree. Chandler just. I mean, he take the loss. He didn't take it too harsh. Like he said, it's an opportunity. I mean, one thing I will say this about the UFC, I think they give Chandler a title shot way too early. Personally, I think he should have
maybe Gaethje.
Yeah, Gaethje.
Maybe Gaethje. But Chandler, I see him having one more chance to make it. I think he can be. Maybe this is another topic on here. Him against Gaethje. That's a fucking fight.
That fight would actually be interesting too.
That would be a really fucking good fight, and I would watch the shit out of that. And that's I'm iffy about that one too because Gaethje's a fucking monster.
Problem is Gaethje hasn't fought in like a
since Khabib. Yeah,
that was like a year ago.
So I'm iffy about that one.
The problem is though is like Gaethje, his striking is strong. His striking is very very strong, but can he? I mean, we've seen when he fought Khabib that his wrestling and he's very weak with takedowns.
Well, Khabib is the best ever at wrestling, but here's the thing about Chandler that's not in his favor. He has a wide stance, and Gaethje's one of the best leg kickers of all time, so that's not gonna go good for fucking
Chandler. He almost knocked down Khabib.
He almost even knocked down Khabib. Yeah, and he fucked Ferguson up. Which is the next guy we're going to talk about. So the fall of Tony Ferguson, man, we saw him.
I hate talking about this guy, bro.
Yeah, I actually felt really bad. I don't want to.
And that's the thing, bro. It's like I hate what's become of him. This guy used to be a fucking champion, and now he's fallen
off. Like he's gotten old. And I'm sorry, Tony, but your time's up, man. I love Tony Ferguson, but he looked like shit. He looked bad.
So.
He looked slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his old age didn't let him do what he used to do. Like Dariush took advantage that the guy was old, he was slow. He's just a shell of himself in my eyes. Like
I think the main reason why he's falling apart is, if you do remember, he is going through a lot of mental problems.
Yeah, and he's been through so many wars, man. Barboza and like the recently Gaethje beat the living fuck out of him, like beat the shit out of him. Like that takes a lot out of a man, a lot out of you. So
I think here's the thing. As much as I love to give, Ferguson, he's falling off. I think his main problem is he needs to like go back to the basics. He's not progressing more. I think he needs to switch trainers too. He had Eddie. Is Eddie Bravo still training him, or is he done with him?
I don't even know. I didn't see him there.
Eddie Bravo hasn't been like his coach since I think the fucking Gaethje fight.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad fight for him, man. He got so fucked up.
I think realistically, Ferguson needs to go and find himself a good trainer. Potential, because he's not. We can see right now. Is he still top 10 or top 5?
I think he's gonna drop to like he's probably top 8.
So see, here's the issue. Like, I could be. It's not over for him. I wouldn't say it's like. Oh,
I say he has one more chance, and then he's done.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit. He's not a fucking cowboy. Like Cowboy, his ass needs to retire.
He's not too long. Ferguson's he's in the same boat as Woodley was. That's where he is right now. He's in the same boat as Woodley. And if he goes out the way Woodley did against Vicente Luque, it's time to hang it up. Dana's gonna have to cut him. So
well, I think the reason why Dana hasn't cut him is because he can still sell seats, which I do agree on that part. I wouldn't cut him exactly yet. I do think they're trying to give him, which I do agree. I think, could he have done a 5-round fight? Maybe. But with Dariush, that dude fucking just got him good.
He beat his ass. He got dominated.
The submissions were, I mean, like, goddamn, bro, that leg. How the fuck is he still standing?
Yeah, that guy does never tap. He's the toughest guy I've ever seen for sure. Tony Ferguson is. He has one more fight. He loses again, Dana's gonna have to cut him. I'm sorry. Tony has to stop. He has. If he loses again,
have they figured out his next opponent yet?
No. Dana at the press conference said he's like, I don't know what's next for him. I'm not gonna cut him, but see what happens. That's what he said. He's like,
he's only lost. So he's only lost. He lost to Gaethje. He lost to
Oliveira, and then Dariush.
So 3 fights lost. I think. I wouldn't throw him. I would never throw him up against Cowboy again. I think Cowboy could still lose his fight, but
Cowboy probably lose.
This will probably it could be a good comeback, but Cowboy is like whatever, man. Personally,
yeah, he should retire. He's done. He's one of the best. He's one of the greats. So, but that's sad. And like I said, I compare him to Woodley. He's in the same spot as Woodley was a couple months ago. He loses again, he's done. Dana's gonna have to cut him.
One thing I will give Tony about, bro, he created a new fucking slogan for the UFC: Dana White privilege.
Oh my god,
that's gonna be the theme, bro. Dana White privilege.
When he said that shit, man, I was like, oh my god.
But he's not wrong. There's people that are Dana White privilege.
Yeah, and the thing is, he lost to Oliveira, so what is he even talking about? I don't know what he's talking about.
I think him and Oliveira are friends. I think.
Yeah, they're cool. Okay. He's only cool with you when he beat his ass. That's the only time he's cool with you. But it is what it is. But next up, I saw this fight last Saturday. Cody Garbrandt falls short against Rob Font. Now I saw this fight in detail. I saw the whole fight. And here's the thing. I really like Cody, man. I think he has the goods, but something was.
He's 1-4, isn't he? 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4. And something was off because I saw glimpses of what he once was, like the fucking flashiness, the footwork, the head movement, the power, but it's just something's off. Like Rob Font's good though. All credit to Rob Font. I'm not taking any credit away from him. He's a monster. He probably deserves to fight for the belt, or fight like Cody Sandhagen or some shit. But Rob Font's a monster, very good boxer. But I feel like Cody's just, first of all, he kept getting hit by the jab, and credit to Font because Font's longer. He used that jab beautifully. But Cody, I don't know, man. Something was off. Something was not right.
I think maybe because if you remember, he did talk about it, that he was, he's slowly trying to build himself back up again.
And he had COVID really, really bad. Like it was to the point where he had to go to the doctor, and he said he had really bad, I don't know, something wrong with his blood or something like that. Like he was really sick for a long time, fucking months, because he's the type of guy that never stopped training. So he was training while having COVID, so it made it worse. So I don't want to take any by the way, guys, I'm not taking anything away from Rob Font. He earned it. He's a monster.
Yeah, Rob Font did his job. He got the job done.
He looked really fucking good. But I'm really hoping Cody figures this out. He has the skills to be a champion. He really does. We saw what he did against Dominic Cruz. He was fucking the best bantamweight on the planet that night.
But I think in his situation, like it's like, okay, man, you got the win with Dominic Cruz, but you're 1-4 still. That's
you're 1-4.
That's pretty bad. I mean, that's not. Well, I mean, if you pull a fucking Tyler Woodley, like you just lose all 4 matches.
Man, I really hope it doesn't go out like that.
No, I think Cody for him right now, he's just looking for. I know Dan's gonna probably set him up, maybe not this year, maybe next year.
Yeah.
I think with that loss, take 6 months off or more and come back strong. Because right now we're about to come off this COVID shit. So
and this fight's already having fans. So there's been a few fights.
Yeah,
there's been a few fights. Fuck, man, I really like Cody. He's one of my favorite fighters, actually.
What would be his next opponent since he lost this fight?
Bantamweight. Maybe like a lower tier guy, like a top 10 guy, not top 5. Maybe like a top 10 guy. I really feel for Cody, man. I think like shit has gone wrong for him. I think one, he lost to TJ twice because of his own mind. He's so emotional. He went out there and fucking like tried to take TJ's head off and got knocked out. And then he lost to this other guy right after really badly.
Yeah.
And then he won a fight. He looked really good with a hell of a knockout. And then he loses to Rob Font. Like, fuck, man.
It happens, man. Maybe it just wasn't a good night for him. And there's some days where fighters aren't on their fucking key and they just end up getting their ass kicked, which I just don't. I think it was just a bad night for that guy.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I hope he makes it. I want to see him become a champion again.
I don't want him to be like another Mike Perry because honestly, he kind of reminds me of a little bit.
Low key, if he keeps losing, he will become a Mike Perry.
His record right now is 12-4. So shit.
Yeah,
it's not.
Please, Cody.
Yeah.
I just hope things go right for him. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I guess we could skip this. We already talked about Chandler versus Gaethje. That would be a hell of a fight.
Yeah.
But this is heartbreaking news. John Jones says he'll probably fight next year to be fully prepared to make his heavyweight debut. He tweeted it. He's like, yeah, man. I know people want to see me fuck up. They want to see me fail, but people that care about me knows I need more time. I'm probably gonna fight next year. Can't wait to fight next year. I'm like, dude, are you serious? You serious right now?
Dude, you have to realize that John Jones, bro, he's just dragging this shit. He's dragging it.
I'm like, John, you're nationally 240, dude. How big do you want to be? Fuck, man. How big do you want to be? 300 pounds?
Them legs, man. He's got to get them legs and shit. That's why it's taking a full year.
So does John Jones has not been his year, man. I'm so disappointed. I mean, I know he wants his money. I know he got a new manager or some shit, like a new management, and he's like excited to work with them. That Francis Ngannou fight's basically out the window. I had some hopes after seeing a video of him talking about it. He's like, yeah, it's hopeful, but now he's like, next year. I'm like, fuck, man.
I'm just saying, bro, like he's just doing this because Dana's not paying the money.
Yeah.
He knows he wants a bigger payday.
He wants a big payday.
And Francis is agreeing with it because he's a champion.
He wants that fight.
As a champion, you want to give the guy his money because you have to, okay, look, I'm a champ. I think it's fair, give him the money. But the problem is Dana cannot do that because Dana
not that much money. Yeah,
no one's ever been paid that much money.
Not even Conor has.
Especially in the heavyweight division. No one. I'm just being dead honest, bro. The heavyweight division right now is getting big because of
Francis Ngannou. Yeah,
it was Stipe, then it was Francis, then it was DC, and then who else was big in the heavyweight division?
Derek's up there. Yeah,
but there's not a lot of people that love this division as much. The only one that was kind of selling it at the time was Brock Lesnar and John.
Brock was fucking killing it.
Brock was fucking killing it with the heavyweight division because
he's such a big name. Yeah,
but the problem is like, how can you sell the heavyweight division and like a lot of this UFC, a lot of the heavyweight division a lot of these fighters are retiring because they don't want to
they're fucking, I don't know, man. No, Stipe's on the back burner right now. He's probably gonna fight a top,
which I understand too. Why didn't John Jones fight him? There was
he's like, no, I'm not fighting Stipe. I'm like, why not? He's fucking
why
good.
not? You have to fight, dude.
I understand.
Here's another thing too that's really irking me. You vacated the light heavyweight belt, which was dumb. Personally, in my opinion, I would have kept it. I don't care if you want to move up and weight, but don't vacate that belt. Why did he do that? I don't know. I think he just wanted to prove a point that, okay, I want to go heavyweight division. Okay, you vacated the light heavyweight belt. Okay, how long? When's the last time you fought? Like
he fought
a year ago, right?
February of 2020. Yeah, against Dominic. I think it was.
Okay, that was a year ago. So now you're gonna take 2 years off. Almost gonna be 2 years.
Yeah.
To fight fucking Francis. In my opinion, bro, John Jones is just fucking. He just keeps delaying this. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna be like this, just retire.
He's starting. Man, fucking John Jones. Just fuck, man. I wish he would fight already and get the people that they want. I mean, how prepared do you need to be? It's like you're naturally 235, 240.
It's the exact same thing happened with Conor McGregor. He took a whole year off, and look what happened. He lost to Dustin.
Yeah, he got beat.
John Jones, in my opinion, he's asking on here, and I'm just going by what I'm saying. I think he's asking for a bigger payday is because he knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, there is a high risk, high reward in this one for sure. Francis is the highest risk in the whole UFC.
You cannot lie to me and say, look at him. I mean, look at John, bro.
I do admit he's wants the money because it's a high risk, high reward. That's why he wants all the money. I get it. I mean, Francis could kill a man. He can't kill you. I'm guessing he probably wants 15 million. That's probably what John Jones wants. That's too high. I think that's too high.
Logically, he does. His last fight against Dominic Cruz didn't even sell that much.
Yeah, I don't think he even sold a million. I don't think,
bro. So. He has to realize that his name is not big as it was back then. He has to realize that.
I just hope if Lord willing, the MMA gods bless us with a fight this year. I hope this year at least we get to see John in action. I'm praying, and if it doesn't, I mean. We just kind of got to forget about John.
You just got to move on, bro. And personally, too, I think there's going to be more heavyweights to come. I think John Jones knows. How old is he? Like 33?
33, yeah. 33.
So he has – okay, we give him – okay, that's the difference. We give him a full year. Let's just say we give it to him.
Yeah.
All that fucking weight. And his ass gets dropped by Francis Ngannou.
Oh, man, that would be awful.
That would be the most awful thing because right now – and here's the thing. If I'm waiting for that Derek lose. Honestly, I want that rematch to happen because –
that's going to happen, yeah.
That's fair because let's be honest. I know Derek – he even said too, Derek didn't like that fight. He fucking, why are you gonna keep grabbing?
Oh, that was a horrible fight. That was horrible.
Bro, I hate watching it. I honestly
they didn't even fight. They stood there.
Because like Francis kept, and I think Francis too was coming off that loss to the Stipe fight.
Stipe broke him mentally.
And I think that's when he had to go back to the cage. But I think now we're seeing a different change in Francis.
Francis is a fucking monster now. Holy shit, so good.
John Jones, in my opinion, bro, he just needs to stop with these excuses, bro.
Just stop.
I would say how much was it originally? Like over. Around there, like 10 mil, right?
Yeah, Dana made some bullshit up that John wanted 30 mil. I mean, what the fuck? No, he doesn't.
I don't think Dana said that. I think the media kind of just spread that shit.
And John's like, the fuck are you talking about? I don't want that much. The fuck. But he wants a lot though. He wants a lot.
And I'm telling you, man, it's gonna happen. Like he's asking this amount of money is because he knows he might lose. And like who, I mean, there's videos of him saying like he's just fucking with Francis a little bit, saying,
oh my God,
he'll kill me. I'm like, it kind of like, I'm not trying to say that could be true.
This is the biggest threat he's ever faced, probably ever. I mean, he's a fucking monster.
I think the only one that only gave him real trouble was
probably Alexander, Dominic Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. Well, because at the time he was a lightweight heavyweight, so like now he's not out of that division.
Yeah, there's only two guys that you could say might have been John. Alexander the first time, and Dominic Reyes. There's only two guys. I think any other fight he's never really been.
Well, because his last fights have all been decisions. They haven't been knockouts.
Yeah. Well, besides Alexander.
But like decisions, because Dana knows, man. I'm going from what him is like. He's worried that if he does give John Jones, this fight with a low payday, that because he thinks that I don't think too, like he might lose his fight, and I think it's gonna happen, and it'll look bad on him.
It'll look really bad.
If John Jones loses this fight, it looks bad on him.
Yeah,
it kind of ruins. I mean, it won't ruin it, but I think it'll kind of like tarnish him as like, oh, he's not a GOAT anymore.
Yeah, if he does lose, people are gonna be like, he's not the GOAT. But right now he is the GOAT in many people's eyes. But we'll see what happens.
When he has that belt, he'll be called GOAT. But until then, you're just another fighter.
This is pray. All we can do is pray. But
I'm praying for his defeats. Personally.
We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. But last topic: if Conor loses again to Poirier, what's next for Conor? Retirement, or he can become another Nate Diaz and just become a prize fighter, or Brock Lesnar. Just fight for money. That's it.
Conor McGregor, in my opinion, and here's nothing about Conor, is that he's just very, very. I understand he's trying to change up his regimen, his routine, his workout schedule. He's talking trash again, trying to get that vibe back. It's all about selling tickets.
Yeah, and here's the thing about Conor. You can talk shit, dude. I understand. You got the confidence, but eventually, when you keep losing and you're still talking shit, you start looking delusional. I'm like, dude, you can't keep talking shit and saying that you're the man when you fucking lost. Like, you can't do that shit. It looks disingenuous. It looks petty, and it looks like you're in denial. So if you lose again to Poirier, it's time to hang it up or just become another Nate Diaz and fight for money.
I think the reason why Conor's trying like his best to just win because he just wants to get that title shot. Everybody wants.
Yeah, he really wants that title. That's what he wants.
He's really. I mean, honestly, he called himself the double champ. He's not that no more. He ain't that.
He hasn't been a double champ in 6 years or 5 years.
Until he holds a UFC belt in his hand, which he had won, but it got stripped. Right? Was the one got stripped?
Yeah.
This guy needs to
he's never defended a belt either. Never. He never defended a belt.
Like
you can't call yourself a great when you've never even defended your fucking title, dude. Like,
bro, all three of his opponents, Nate Diaz, fucking Khabib,
and Dustin,
they all humbled him.
And they humbled him bad. Yeah,
he's not like that no more. Again, I miss honestly. Put Hunger and prime Conor McGregor back.
Yeah, he has a chance of beating Dustin.
I would see a different change.
And I'm gonna be honest on this fight. Conor can win because we saw how good he looked in the first one against Dustin. He won that round, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. He can win, but the back is against the wall. If he loses this one, man, you're never going to be looked at the same. I mean, even now, you're kind of not.
The money just changed him personally. All the money, the sponsorships, everything changed him.
Yeah, he wanted to be another Floyd. The difference is Floyd, money never changed him. He always was disciplined. Every fucking day, train like several times a day. That's why he's the best.
Money did change. Well, money did. Well, remember when he originally was called Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yeah. Money did change him, but discipline-wise, never, ever.
Well, because remember his dad was a boxer.
His aunt and his dad kept his uncle and his fucking dad kept his ass on check.
So you gotta realize that too is that Conor didn't come from like a fighter family. He came out of like
Ireland,
trenches of Ireland, basically.
So Conor's he's in a tough position as far as his legacy. Money he's set for life. He doesn't need to fight ever again. But
he could become a legacy commentator. I would in the future if he decides. I would love to see Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that would be huge. So, but basically his legacy is on the line. So Conor, see what happens. I'm still rooting for Dustin. I'm sorry, Conor fans. It is what it is. So
John, that too, John.
Yeah, sorry again, John. Sorry.
John, gonna lose.
All right, but NBA folks. So let's recap before we get to the playoffs. Let's go ahead and recap the season and let's see. So in the East, 76ers come out on top with the number one record, 49-23. The Nets second, right behind them, Bucks, Knicks, and Hawks, all top five. West, the Jazz, 52 wins. I think they have the most wins in the NBA.
Bro. They're doing fantastic.
The Suns had 51. That's a lot of wins. 50 plus means you're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Nuggets, Clippers, Mavericks, Blazers, and Lakers barely made it in.
They barely fucking made it. That's shocking.
They barely beat the Warriors. Thanks to, I got to give credit to LeBron. He had a 3-point game.
He pulled that 3-point. I was like, you fucking lucky bastard.
Yeah, he got that.
I would have got mad at him. Like, you bitch. Don't fucking
I guarantee Curry felt some type of way from that.
Yeah.
Now, going to the playoffs. So here we are. Let's look at the playoffs real quick. The Lakers are tied up with the Suns. So
there's just many mistakes, man. I watched that game. Both games, actually. Many mistakes. So many mistakes.
Yeah, AD did redeem himself because in the first game he played like shit. The second game he played better, and that's the reason why they won. So looking at the stats here, the Bucks are leading against who are they playing right now? Miami. Can Miami come back? I hope they do. I kind of like Miami.
Miami's like a team that's like very, very. I mean, last year they got. I mean, honestly, I'll say this too. Last year they kind of got lucky because of Giannis because he got hurt.
Yeah, lucky.
And that's kind of what
they made it all the way to the finals too.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jimmy Butler can fucking shoot a ball too, but I think the key was Giannis. Giannis was actually the key core member of the Bucks that could. I mean, you could put maybe Lopez brothers and shit. Yeah. I mean,
Middleton.
Middleton, dude. But it is what it is.
I think the Bucks win in 5 probably. Yeah, I think the Heat aren't what they were unless they prove me wrong again. Because last year I didn't think they were shit either, but they made it to the finals. Obviously Lakers and Suns 1-1. The Suns are not an easy team to beat, man.
They're not.
Devin Booker. Devin Booker is good.
Chris Paul, Devin Booker, man. I don't know if Chris Paul's playing tonight. I think he's hurt.
I think he did get hurt. He did get hurt.
Fell. I think it was a shoulder injury.
Yeah, he LeBron and him collided or some shit.
Bro, but it's known for Chris Paul to get hurt in the playoffs. I'm shocked. Nope.
I'm definitely not shocked on that one.
Let me see.
I'm gonna lean toward the Lakers though. I think they win in 6. If AD and LeBron can stay consistent, if they can stay consistent, also Drummond is pretty useful on the board. With the boards, he gets like 11, 12 boards a night at least. So I'm gonna say the Lakers win in 6. All right, Nuggets and Trailblazers.
I just found out. Just look up he's not playing tonight.
Oh, okay. So
tonight that might be a good game.
Tonight's an important game for both teams. Nuggets and Trailblazers. That one's tied.
This is the interesting tune too, because these two teams, they're not less talked about. I don't know why.
They're both powerful teams. They have fucking on one side we have Lillard, who's just killing it, and the other side we have the Nuggets, who have some pretty good players like Jokic and I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm on the fence about that one.
But I'd be really terrified of playoff Damien, bro.
Oh shit, man. He's ice cold. But he's not. I think he's ice cold, but people. I'm not saying he's overrated, but they over exaggerate his clutchness. I think he's not. He's not on the level of like fucking Larry Bird or anything like that.
He just needs that guy. He does have people that he can rely on, but the problem is he needs like another superstar that can really get him above that.
And he's the second best shooter in the NBA probably after Curry right now. He's
right now.
Also next up, Knicks and Hawks.
Honestly, the Knicks and Hawks, they're making me.
That's a tough one. That's a good one.
This is what their rivalry, bro, is interesting.
It's real.
Have you seen both of them?
Yeah.
Bro, I was all hyped up on
there. Wasn't there like a fight or something like that?
Yeah. There was a fight, and then the first game was actually pretty enticing, man. Because if you're from New York, if you're from New York, you're either a fucking Knicks fan, a Boston fan, or a Brooklyn fan.
Yeah.
Either way, the Knicks have a legacy, in New York.
Yeah, like they have some all-time greats there, like Patrick Ewing and shit like that.
I saw Patrick Ewing was there. Spike Lee's there.
Legends.
Like, bro, this team is like, if you're a Lakers fan here in LA, you see a lot of celebrities who are LA Laker fans. New York, same thing. You have a bunch of
New York has you have a lot of New York fans out there. Yeah.
But so, bro, that
was one of the most competitive, I think.
And like I saw both. I was shocked when they lost the first game. I was like, damn, I thought
that's rough. Next up, this one's it's a blowout. Nets versus Celtics. Come on, the Nets are.
I'm not even gonna watch that, dude. Honestly, I'm not watching that game. I hate it. I hate it because that's not fair. You have too many fucking people on your team.
Yeah, like Harden, Kyrie, and Durant are just shitting on everyone. I mean, I'm not surprised. You know what fucking Kyrie said? This pissed me off. He talked about racism in Boston. He's like, I'm hoping there's no race. I'm like, dude. You
had a discussion about political discussions and bringing the shit in the NBA. We can't have that.
Like Kyrie, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say anything.
Stop, bro. Don't try to like.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't pull what LeBron did. Please don't do that shit.
LeBron is already in hot water. Yeah, he's in a lot of hot water.
Well, Kyrie, he's been in hot water since he talked.
He's a little weird. Kyrie's a little weird. He's a fucking amazing at basketball. I mean, he's one of the best.
But he can't fucking like. The problem is like you gotta understand is that Kyrie is not. When he's vocal about something, he tries to stick with it. But if it doesn't really improve his argument, he kind of just like lets it go. Or
I don't know. He's kind of weird. Yeah, but they're gonna sweep the fucking Boston. Let's be honest. I mean, this one's
sad too. It's sad too. Cause I like the Celtics.
Yeah, but this one's surprising, but I'm happy about it. Mavericks versus Clippers 2-0. Clippers have lost twice. Doncic is stepping up and being a monster. Him and his center. They're Porzingis monsters. I mean, they're monsters.
Because I think this is basically gonna be the comeback. Because remember last year they won the first game. Doncic shot the fucking game winner.
Yeah, Doncic's a fucking monster, man. Jesus.
But here's the thing too, and it pisses me off, bro. Because like I think Clippers they have so much firepower and they don't utilize it.
Yeah,
you got Rondo's on team.
Yeah, they have Rondo down there.
They have Rondo, bro. They have Zubac.
I wonder how he feels right now.
I think he's just pissed off that he's playing with LA. He
should have stayed with the Lakers, man.
I think, but the Lakers would not give up the money. I don't know why.
Yeah, they should have paid him.
Lakers gave up so much. They gave up JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, Rondo. There's another dude they gave up. That was pretty good.
They should have kept Rondo because then they would have Drummond, Rondo, AD, LeBron, and then whoever else. Like that.
If anybody else was supposed to get rid of on team, Dudley should have gone. I don't know why we still got Dudley. His ass needs to go.
Oh god, his ass doesn't do shit.
He's still there. Like get him out of here, please.
I don't know why he's there.
Regardless, though, man, Clippers. And here's the thing: I like the Clippers if one LA team doesn't make it, but since they're both in playoffs, I have to go with both LA teams.
Yeah. So next up, 76ers and the Wizards. All right. So Philly's winning 2-0. They're probably gonna win the series.
I wouldn't be surprised, but like the problem is like it's just Westbrook, man.
And Westbrook. Every
year, bro, he makes it to the playoffs.
He chokes.
He chokes.
He always chokes.
I saw that when someone dumped popcorn on that shit was fucked up.
Oh god, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, those guys should never be allowed to attend a game again. That's fucked up, man. Disrespectful. And then lastly, Jazz versus Grizzlies. That's pretty interesting. It's tied 1-1.
Well, would you rather have them or would you have the Warriors? I would love any other team besides the Warriors. I don't want them going. But we both know,
I like the Grizzlies. I like the Grizzlies.
Get the Warriors out of here. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm glad they lost. I like Curry, but whatever. Get out of here. Ja Morant, dude. This is another topic we have. The young generation is starting to step up, man. We got Morant. We got Ja Morant. We got John Chick stepping up. Trae Young stepping up.
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Like all these guys are winning games, stepping up. Like the next generation's rising, man. Like they're rising.
I can tell like this is gonna be a good team, but Grizzlies too, like they're. I mean, I don't really know much about the Grizzlies. Who do they have on team?
They have John Morant, and they have.
Yeah, but I mean,
John Morant's really good. I think he's very underrated. He has a little Jordan in him, like his style with at the paint. He's pretty acrobatic down there.
If I had to pick my prediction, I think Jazz is gonna win this series.
Yeah, that's a tough one for the Grizzlies to win because they got Gobert, who's a monster. Yeah, Mitchell, like damn, dude, that's tough. So that's the NBA playoffs, folks. It's really lining up. It's very interesting. A lot of interesting matchups. Now we already kind of talked about this, but again, disrespect shown by fans. One of them spit on Trae Young.
I saw that.
He got fucking banned. The guy's an asshole, so fuck him. And then the other guy you just talked about that threw popcorn on Westbrook. That's fucked up too. You're an asshole for that.
This is what I don't understand about society, bro. Is like you guys are just being a dick if you're just doing this to a player who basically spends their hard-earned money. I mean, not hard money when these athletes have to spend their time in the gym, working out, playing ball.
Around. And here's the thing: I know it's it's a rivalry, but dude, it's basketball. Like, relax. Like, you're gonna throw shit at the players. Like, come on, man.
I mean, this ain't fucking. I know football does this shit a lot. Football does this shit a lot, but basketball is probably one of the most, I think, very honest, very respectful.
Yeah, it should be respectful.
And football, I've seen worse. Trust me, I saw fucking.
Oh man, there's like they'll fight the fans and shit. Yeah,
I've seen fucking Charger and Raider fans go at it, and they.
The fans will fight. Yeah, they'll fight. They'll fight for sure.
Every time you go to a football game, you expect to see one fight. And I want to see that.
God damn. And then finally, Porzingis was actually fined $50,000 for breaking COVID protocol going to, I think it was a strip club. Dude, the COVID why find him, dude? Like, that's
the problem. The problem is too is that these players, NBA players, even when we were in the protocol, like a lot of these players didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, like Harden, right? I think Harden. Yeah.
To them, it's like, bro. To them, 50K is like, oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. But like, they're not gonna care.
Yeah, I just feel like they just stopped finding. Like, dude, COVID's almost over. Like, relax, man. People are getting vaccinated, so just stop.
He went to a club by himself, like without. Where was he at?
He went to a strip club, and I think he had people with him. I don't know if it was teammates, but he said he broke protocol because they don't know if people are vaccinated or if they have COVID. I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, I don't know.
I think it's just ridiculous because I think I'm not saying it's ridiculous that we shouldn't. But people need to go out and live life too.
Yeah, let them fucking live now, dude. Like it's almost over. Like, get it through your head. COVID's
but no, if
dead.
It's an athlete or celebrity, we got those guys. But if it was a normal person, no one.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. Yeah, like come on, man.
But if it's an athlete or celebrity, they should be fucking fined $1 million.
That's fucking dumb. Yeah, fuck that shit. So that's NBA, guys. We'll see what happens. I hope the Lakers win it all. But that's it. They have a tough.
It's a tough game, bro.
Even this one already. The Suns are fucking hard. They're struggling with them, but. Next up, boxing. Now, there's some horrible news.
I was
very upset. Very upset. Judges.
Mad.
A judge, I don't know what judge, forces Fury to fight Wilder again, July 24th, because there's like a clause in the contract.
Which is true. There was that clause is, he has to do it.
Yeah. And I want to say, Wilder, thank you for ruining a great fight, dude. Thank you. We know you're going to lose the fight.
But thank you, bro, and we'll hopefully see you at your funeral.
You're gonna lose again, so you want to fight him again. Prove us wrong. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't lose, but I doubt you win.
I don't.
That right hand's not gonna save you this time, man. I mean, unless you catch Fury, I highly doubt it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Wilder that I've noticed about him. As much as people will say, "Oh, well, Fury said to let him fight him" and all that shit, he has improved since then. I've seen a couple of videos of him. His
hitting pads and stuff.
Yeah, but again, anyone can look good on hitting pads.
Yeah, and we all know he has a good right hand too. So,
but I've noticed this about him too. Is like he's doing the same thing he did when he fought Fury. If you see him when he's sparring, bro.
Yeah, same shit.
He keeps backing up, dude. If he fights Fury again, do you think Fury? If you watch again, we've seen this the first two fights. Well, the first fight in particular, Fury didn't really know how to. He's coming off the depression and shit. He didn't really know how to work Wilder because he's never fought him before. Second fight,
he claps him.
Yeah, and here's the thing: he kept pressing him. Yeah. Wilder's not a guy he waits for his opponent.
Yeah, he likes to set up traps and Fury.
And that right hand can put someone down.
Yeah,
but
it can. Yeah,
but if you notice about Wilder, his type of mentality is like that's gonna save his. Now it can, but Fury, he's a bigger guy. He's
right. He'll just press him. He'll just
press him. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen again.
Like, Wilder won't have any room to generate power. He's getting his ass pressed, getting fucking mauled the whole time. He's not gonna be able to set up power. He's gonna have to learn how to fight inside. Like if he doesn't, he's fucked. I mean,
you think he's gonna pull that bullshit again? Where like, let's say they say like, oh, he puts, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Wilder did that shit. He put some shit in his glove. I'm just saying.
Yeah, watch him do that. But
he'll pull that shit.
Wilder has to learn how to fight inside because Fury's gonna press him. He knows, oh, Wilder's gonna try to take my head off. He's gonna try to make space and knock me out. So I'm gonna press his ass and keep him on the ropes. Like
again, I wish he would have just taken the loss, you know, and then reflected, got better. I think he did switch trainers. I don't know if he's still with the same trainer.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Which is smart. Please switch. Yeah. I wish he would have taken Floyd's offer. Floyd.
Yeah, that would have been a great.
But no, it's a publicity stunt.
He's like, oh, he doesn't fuck with me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? He cares about all boxers.
Bro, here's the thing. If I was offered a chance to be trained by Floyd Mayweather,
hell yeah,
he's offering it. He's not asking, hey, bro. Well, he's offering you.
Nah, I would say hell yes.
Take it. I don't understand what is it just because it's a pride thing.
It's definitely his pride.
It's the pride. I'm telling you, when he lost, when he acted all showboating, talking all that shit. Bomb squad.
Oh yeah. Oh my
his
God.
ass when he fucking fought the Gypsy King.
He got fucked up.
He got dropped like fucking.
Fury was he was beautiful. He looked beautiful in that fight. It was brilliant. Like it was so he looked.
I saw when they had that. There was another fight that happened over the weekend. I think it was Ramirez versus.
Ramirez. Yeah, that fight. Apparently, the guy who won is the undisputed champ.
Yeah, bro,
he's a monster.
He outboxed him. I was like, damn,
he's a monster.
Regardless, though, I'm not really. I might watch it, but it's not.
We could probably react to it, but we probably won't be surprised by the outcome.
We'll see because if it's on 24th, I might be busy. But honestly, bro,
July. It's on July 24th. Yeah,
and like I don't get it. But either way, I hope Fury knocks him out. Fucking get rid of this guy. So
let's get him out of the way. Fight. Yeah. So next up, Joshua. Now that he can't fight Fury because of fucking Wilder. Could face mandatory challenger Alexander Usyk, who's one of the best in the world.
He's actually been. This fight should have happened originally. I don't know why it didn't happen.
That's interesting. Also, Dylan White wants a crack at Joshua. Also, that's interesting. That's not an easy fight. Alexander is fucking good, and he did look good at heavyweight. I still think Joshua wins, though. I think he's better than Alexander. I think Alexander's size isn't quite big enough.
I think
he has the skill. He has the skills, though. But
where the fuck is Andy Ruiz in this situation, bro? Because
Andy actually said he's willing to fight Joshua, but I don't think Joshua was entertained.
Not Joshua. I think he said, because after he beat Chris Oliveira, I wish that fight too. That fight was kind of
that was a tough fight for.
That was a tough fight for Andy because I know he's coming back off the loss of the Joshua fight.
Yeah.
But he took a year off and actually trained with Canelo, which I thought, hey, respect to Canelo, bro. He took this fucking heavyweight, bro, and he molded him to like.
He definitely molded him.
But I will say this: Andy needs to get back in shape too because when he got dropped, I think round 4, that was kind of a bad move, but. He came back. He won the fight.
He won the fight. He looked good.
I still think he needs to go back to the weight room, but regardless, though.
Yeah, like getting best cardio possible. I think fucking Reese with cardio is dangerous. Yeah, he's
strong. And Chris Oliveira too, man. The problem is though he's always like 41.
Yeah, Ariel is an older man. Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, but
he wanted to be the first Mexican heavyweight, and Andy took that spot. Which
he did.
I think too. Chris was kind of jealous of that. Which I'm like, bro, just get over that. Like it's not. Don't be jealous of his success, bro. Be happy that
he should be happy
for all Mexicans, bro.
Yeah, like, and Andy beat him. Andy looked good. He did get dropped, but he looked good. He has something he has to fix up if he wants to beat Joshua for sure.
Yeah. But with Joshua, him fighting this fight could be interesting.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Alexander shocks us all and beats Joshua. He's really good, man. He's one of the best in the world as far as pure like skill wise. He's amazing. I mean, he's pretty good.
I know Joshua has improved since the Andy Ruiz fight. I know he's improved way since then because he actually dropped. Who he dropped back in December last year? Who was it again? It was a fucking guy.
I forgot the guy's name, but yeah,
I remember. But he dropped him good.
I think he TKO'd the guy. Mm-hmm. But next up, Floyd in a video. I saw this video. He says Pacquiao's the best he's ever faced, like in the ring. That's quite a compliment. I mean, he's faced a lot of
that is a compliment. Yeah, I'll give you that much.
Yeah, he said that Pacquiao is the best he's ever faced. And he also gave compliments to Cotto. Like he said, Cotto is very strong. Maidana.
I think honestly, Madonna's I think in my opinion,
that was probably his toughest fight. Yeah.
The toughest fight. I think he said, I know he gives Pacquiao respect because Pacquiao's still
a legend. He's a legend.
He's still a legend. He's still boxing in the ring. Madonna, let's be honest, bro. He almost
beat Floyd. Yeah, he almost beat him.
Yeah.
And Floyd actually said, Pacquiao might beat Spence because he's fighting Spence soon.
That's gonna be a good fight too. I can't wait.
I'm very excited for that one. Errol Spence, if he beats him, who knows? Hopefully we get Crawford Spence, man. That's what I want to see.
Actually, I'm thinking this too, man. I'm like, damn, if Pacquiao beats him.
Oh God, if he beats him,
that's gonna be Crawford. And that's the fight I originally wanted with these two fighters, but due to negotiations and shit.
Yeah.
But Spence actually a good step for Pacquiao. I think
Spence is really good. Yeah.
I'm gonna go honestly, bro. I'm gonna go with Pacquiao on this fight. I think Pacquiao, yeah, dude. Look, he's 41 and he looks old. But look what he did to Keith Thurman, bro.
Yeah, he fucked him up. He beat Broner. He beat Thurman.
He's not. I mean, this guy's not slowing down, man. And I think Pacquiao might destroy him.
I'm leaning towards Spence barely. I think Spence gonna have a tough fight, but I think he wins in a decision.
How old is Spence?
He's young. He's like maybe not even 30 yet. Yeah.
Let me check it out. I just want to check. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm on the fence about that one, but I'm gonna lead towards Spence because Spence has proven himself, and I think he wins in a very tough fight. I still think Pacquiao can win though.
He's 30. He's 31.
He's very young. Yeah, he's very young. I'm gonna lean towards Spence, but I'm almost on the 50-50 on that one because Pacquiao still looks very good.
Pacquiao has never slowed down. I mean, I think because that's the only thing going for him too. Because I think he's the prime minister of the Philippines, but
he's so busy these days.
But I think most of his money goes to the benefit the Philippines. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he donates all kinds of money for sure. So he's a good man.
That's probably why he still boxes because he knows that I gotta support my country. It's fucking poor.
He's one of the greatest to ever do it ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next up, now we're looking at the lightweight division. So we got Haney Lopez, Jorge Linares, who's fighting Haney soon.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, who will be back, I'm pretty sure. Tank Davis and Lomachenko. The question is, I made this question: who will be the best in 5 years? So that's quite the question.
That's a tough one because Ryan said he was going to retire early.
Oh fuck, man!
Which I don't. I hope. I know I think he's just talking. See, it's what happened with him too. I don't understand that shit.
I honestly with Ryan, and I know he has his mental issues and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't think he has the hunger, man. That's why I don't think he'll be the top. He has the skills, but he doesn't have Tank Davis hunger. That's just my opinion.
I don't see. I mean, the problem with Ryan, and I don't mean to shit on him. I think he's competitive, but if he's bringing up the mental shit because something happened. That he's not. Because there has to be some. And I think the Campbell fight woke him up.
He's not ready for the top.
That's probably why he's all scared. I mean, that shit. I mean, here's the thing: if you're the biggest athlete and you're asking, it's benched or whatever, and you feel like shit, I can understand that. Yeah. Ryan coming off the win off the Campbell fight. He said a bunch of shit. If you hear him too in the audience, he was calling people out.
He seemed pretty motivated then, and now he's struggling.
It looks bad, and I'm not trying to say it's not a good thing. I think every young star should always call out the best to become the best.
Yeah.
But now that Ryan decided to pull out of the Javier fight, I think it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, and I do respect. Hey,
I respect it. Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, bro. I understand you don't need to fight, but same time too is while I think reflect and build yourself back up, keep it going, and then we'll have to see. I think next year, I'm calling next year we'll probably see him again.
But honestly, who I think is going to be the top is Tank. I think Tank's going to be the champ. I think he's going to be the best in the world.
I know Lomachenko is probably going to be second person.
Yeah, he's probably going to be up there, and so is probably Lopez too.
Lopez is damn.
He has to fight. He's eventually going to have to fight Lomachenko again.
Dude, honestly, Lopez, that fight, it was. I saw both. I saw Lomachenko and Lopez. Sorry, I saw Lopez and Lomachenko. That fight looked close.
Yeah, it could have been a draw, low key, but I still think Lopez did a little more than Lomachenko. But it was a really close fight.
It had to be a little bit of much. I know Lomachenko came back and I think he lost the first 5 rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I think it was for me, it was 8-4 or something like that. I had more rounds. It's hard,
but I have to go back and rewatch it. Man.
Yeah, I have to rewatch that, but I still think Lopez and Lomachenko are going to go at it again.
My family was giving me shit about that fight. You're going to go for a white dude? I'm listen, you not know who Lomachenko is?
Yeah, and I think Lomachenko is a little older than the rest. Or Jorge is too. Linares is older too.
And I think too that Floyd actually put money on Lomachenko, which I'm not mistaken, bro. Put money on him.
He's a monster. Yeah.
I think Lopez too, in my opinion, he's gonna make it. I would potentially love to see him fight maybe I could see him gets. Well, isn't he fighting? He's fighting someone soon, right? Like next month?
Lopez is supposed to fight. Yeah, he's supposed
fighting.
to fight.
He's fighting next month, I believe. He was at. I'm gonna just go ahead, but like,
yeah, I did hear about the opponent he's supposed to fight. I forgot his name.
That guy's actually pretty good. Lopez versus.
Yeah, his next fight. Yeah, I think he spoke about it on the Jake Paul card.
George Caboose Jr.
That's right. Yeah, that's who he's fighting.
Actually, that's in 2 weeks.
And George is good apparently. He's actually really good. So yeah, guys, I still think Tank Davis will be the top in 5 years. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ryan does rise, but I think he just didn't have the hunger. I don't know. He just doesn't have the kind of hunger that Tank has or Lopez has. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I really like Ryan though.
I would love for him to stick with. I think if he stays with Canelo's camp, I could potentially see him being the next Canelo.
Yeah, because he has the. We all know he has the skills.
Yeah,
we know that. So next up, the reality of Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. All right, guys.
Damn, bro. So we have to talk about this. It's everywhere.
June 5th will be the day. Now, guys, the only thing Logan has for him is 1, he's bigger, 2, he's younger, and that's it. That's all he has. And he has a puncher's chance. Yeah. And he has a puncher's chance like anyone else. Floyd is the greatest boxer ever and is a true master. He can like do it in his sleep. Logan has no chance. He'd have to land the shot of shots. He'd have to hurt him and be very, very lucky to beat Floyd Mayweather in the boxing ring.
If by some miracle,
it'd be a miracle.
Logan pulls the biggest upset in boxing history and knocks one. Okay, maybe. Because here's the thing, I feel this fight, it could be fixed.
Floyd has too much money. No.
Yeah, too. I was always, I heard recently too. I just watched Drama Alert on YouTube. They shout to King, I guess. Like there was someone paid $87,000 for 4 front row seats. So there's gonna be
shit.
Yeah, they $87,000 for 4 front row seats. So
that's insane.
So my guess is
maybe celebrities
or boxers. I wouldn't be surprised if it was boxers.
Well, that's gonna be all of them. Watch all of them.
Regardless, though, this fight in particular is it's so bizarre. But am I surprised by Floyd? Floyd's done stuff like overseas. He's fought Conor. He
fought some Japanese guy.
He fought some Japanese. I don't even know what happened in that fight.
He fucked the guy up in like the first round or something.
And that guy too, he was
like a stud. He was a stud in kickboxing.
Yeah, that guy.
But he was so much smaller than Floyd though. That's why.
Logan's never. The problem with Logan too is like he thinks that. I think this is gonna go all the way. I don't see anyone getting knocked out. There's shit going on the internet about Floyd fucking up his sparring partner. You see, which let's be honest,
he does fuck up his sparring partner.
I understand that, but like the problem is like anyone can fuck up the sparring partner and shit.
But like, Floyd fucks everybody up.
But then too, there was also an article that went out that apparently that shit was fixed. That he used Photoshop, which I don't think so. It's not. I hope it's not true because if Floyd did that shit, bro, come on.
I know. I've heard from people that like know him personally. He fucks people up. Like he doesn't give a fuck. He'll talk shit to you too while he's beating your ass.
I know. What's his name? Floyd. Sorry for Logan. He apparently got to fight the Gronkowski brothers, which Oh my God. I heard all of them said he punches hard. Well, of course, you guys are fucking boxers. You guys are like football players.
Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, they don't know what the hell.
That's like putting up a fucking basketball player to go run a mile with the
Lamar Odom. He's boxing too. He looks so bad.
Oh, dude, I can't. Well, is that fight gonna happen? I haven't heard of who was it?
He's supposed to fight
the white kid, the singer. I forgot his name.
I forgot his fucking name, but they look like complete shit, man. That's a joke. Like, they look so bad. Like, my God,
dude, this boxing shit is now becoming one of the hypest things.
Yeah,
they're bringing back celebrity boxing. Celebrity boxing is making a comeback.
Thank the Paul brothers, man. They're like the pioneers.
KSI, bro. They brought it back.
But Jake is like the leader. He's really pushed it. Like he's really pushing it, and you gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit for that.
Well, the reason why Jake can sell it good is because he knows
he talks so much shit. Yeah,
he talks shit, but he knows how to market it. A lot of people don't know how to market this shit.
He does, and he got signed by Showtime. I think he got signed by Showtime. That's real shit,
dude. He signed dude. How?
I don't know how that happens.
It's bizarre. I'm like, dude, you can talk shit on Jake all you want. Say he's the worst fucking kid on the planet. Do you think he cares when he goes home with his dollars?
He's gonna have millions of dollars. And here's the thing, though: Showtime's not gonna let him fight. chumps. They're gonna give him like maybe not real boxers like world class, but they're gonna give him real opponents like maybe Mike Perry or some shit.
So what's the deal with the Showtime? Do you know anything about it? I don't even know.
He got signed by Showtime, so he's not with Triller anymore. And they do real fights. Like they had Fury and Fury and Wilder and all that shit. So they're gonna give Jake real opponents, and there's no way they're gonna give him like fucking Lamar Odom or nothing like that. No.
So dude, Jake should just do this. I mean, dude, if you're go the boxing route. And like, bro, I'm telling you, man, take the boxing route.
Let's see. Eventually, he's gonna have to face a real boxer, though. It's gonna happen.
So. And he's putting in the work, bro. I have to give this kid props, bro. He's
him and Logan,
I was maybe not Logan. I think Logan should just retire. If he loses, fight, well, he probably is.
Oh, he is gonna lose, yeah.
Gonna make a lot of money, fuck it. But like Jake, bro, he's fought fucking like no names. But I would love for him to really put this boxing shit to work because I think he's put so much emphasis and work into it, and the social media shit is actually getting more popular. Yeah. Bro, rock the boxing shit for a little while.
Yeah, maybe Nate Diaz. I mean, that would be interesting, but Dana White's never gonna allow it.
Dana White didn't even let the George St. Pierre and Austin De La Hoya fight happen.
Dude, he absolutely hates like De La Hoya. He hates the Paul brothers. He'll never allow it as long as you're under his contract. He's never gonna allow. He's probably not gonna let Nate Diaz. He's not going to let Mike Perry. They're going to have to get cut or something for
GSP. Them. He's not letting with GSP. He's not fighting. So like,
I hate that shit.
And here's the thing, but yet he let fucking Ben Argison fight. What the fuck?
Well, I don't think he was on contract anymore though.
No, he was. He was still under the contract. I don't know if he got let go. I think he said he took a retirement, but he was still on the contract. Dana White let him do it. I don't understand how. Like, okay, you're gonna let. Here's the thing, because Ben sucked. He never was really that good.
Yeah, he's a horrible striker.
His debut in UFC was horrible.
Yeah, he got fucking like. Yeah, that was fucking sad.
Bobby Lara got him, and then Jorge sent him to the shower rooms.
Yeah, he sent him to another realm when he knocked him out with that fucking knee. But the reality is, Logan has no shot, folks. It's interesting because Logan Paul's famous, but he has no shot. He'd have to land the most lucky punch ever to knock Floyd out. He is bigger than Floyd. He has that, but I guarantee you, Floyd comes out on top, and he probably does whatever he wants. So,
and then potentially, I would love maybe Floyd Mayweather might call out Jake because I think
he'll fuck Jake up too.
I know, but I think Jake would have been a better selling point. I know Logan because Logan's it's Logan Paul. It's his older brother. Fight the younger guy,
and he's lost fights already to people that don't fucking box. Like, so guys, that's boxing, guys. It's an exciting time. We got to thank the Paul brothers, man. Even though I'm a hardcore, I got to thank the Paul brothers for bringing some excitement back. But moving on to current events. So this is huge news. Drake wins Artist of the fucking Decade award, man. The best artist of the decade.
I'm not mad at that, but I am okay.
He's the most streamed artist ever. No other artist has more streams than him.
The Weeknd.
No, he has more than everybody, including The Weeknd.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Look it up. He's the number one most streamed artist in the world ever. So he has more than The Weeknd. He has more than Ed Sheeran. He has more than fucking who else?
Ed Sheeran, what the fuck?
Ed Sheeran's actually up there. He has like billions.
How the fuck, dude? Ed Sheeran's not made a fucking album. How long?
Shape of You. You know how many streams that song has? It has like billions.
Yes, that song's old.
Yeah, it has like probably 10 billion across all platforms. No joke. Like, watch. I'm gonna look it up just to confirm most streamed artist ever. It's
50
Drake.
billion. Okay, 50 billion is Drake.
That's like 50 billion. Think about that. 50 billion. That's like 6 times more than the fucking world population. What? That'd be like everyone in the world listening to him 6 times. Imagine that shit, dude. Holy fucking. He's the best of our era. I mean, best of this decade, no question.
But Drake, I'll get. Go ahead, keep on.
And also this for 10 years. The Weeknd. How long has he been big for? The Weeknd. What, 3 or 4 years? How long is who else is big? The Baby been big a year or two. Cardi B 3 or 4 years. Drake's been around since 2010 and has been smashing shit ever since.
That was 2018. Because now when he really made his debut, it was in 08.
Yeah, technically in 08. Yeah,
it was 08. People say, it was 08 because he dropped the mixtape.
Yeah, he dropped the mixtape, Heartbreak or some shit like that. Even that shit's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Even that shit's fire. Drake. People are gonna he has a ghostwriter. FYI, people, everyone has a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter is just someone that helps you write songs.
I think the only reason why Drake is shit for the ghostwriting shit was because Meek brought it up, and then again too is like, bro, there's Dr. Dre.
Everyone has fucking ghostwriter. Even Eminem, dude. look up his songs and look at the credits. There's other fucking people that write with him. Doesn't mean that they write for him. They write with him. Also, do you really think Drake would be this big if other people were writing songs for him? Really? Come on, dude. That's fucking retarded. That's fucking dumb. It's fucking
dumb.
Here's
my problem with Drake. I don't mind him winning this award, but I'm like,
who else? Who else would be there?
Damn, we're talking about a decade though.
Yeah. Decade. There's no one else on his level for 10 years. Nobody.
Well, I mean, Eminem still. He would.
Eminem was a decade. I'll probably give it to him before the year before. But
Eminem's been around since the 90s, 2000s, 2010.
Yeah, but you're telling me he was more successful in 2010 than Drake? Fuck no way.
Well, remember when Drake and him were gonna have that little rap battle, and then Drake was shitting his pants?
Yeah, but I mean, artist wise. Stream wise, Eminem's not even.
Honestly, I think I like Kendrick. I think
Kendrick's never been on Drake's level as far as streaming.
Well, of course not. Him and Kendrick are totally different, but Kendrick is actually more. He's relatable because if you look at Kendrick, Drake is mostly like he can sing, and Kendrick he just raps. Yes, Kendrick is now switching up his flow a little bit better.
Yeah,
Drake it can just
he can do it all. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I like about Drake though is when he disrespected the Wu-Tang Clan song. I didn't like that. I was like, bro.
Oh, he had one song called what was it? Wu-Tang
Forever. I'm like,
Wu-Tang Forever.
I get that bullshit. I hate that, dude. I hated that song. And the only person that saved it was Logic. Logic had a song called Wu-Tang Forever, and he actually got all of the members of the Wu-Tang
Clan. Oh yeah, that was
I still love that song.
But people are hating. But tell me, who else is on Drake? Who's been on Drake's level for 10 years? There's nobody.
If you're talking about decades, there's a lot of
that decade, 2010 to 2020. Who's been on his level that decade? Nobody. No one was on his level.
He hasn't dropped the album yet. When's the last time he dropped the album?
It was the last. It was more life. No, not more life.
His last album was 2009.
Scorpion.
That also too. That I did not like that album. I think
I liked it. It wasn't his best. I'll say that it wasn't his
best. He had way too many fucking songs on the album. I'm like,
but just think about it. Look at all the albums he made in this year. So Thank Me Later, one of the best albums I've ever heard. Nothing Was the Same. Holy shit. Take Care. Come on. More Life. Come on.
Yeah, but I like Drake when I like Hungry Drake. Hungry Drake was better. I didn't
2010 to 2013 was Hungry Drake. After that, he was like huge.
That's what. But I think this new Drake, he's trying way hard, he is. Have you noticed, bro? Remember when he was doing all those stupid trends like the Kiki shit?
I mean, he created those trends.
The Tootsie Slide.
He created that song,
and I don't hate that, but I'm like. It kind of for me personally, if you're trying to be a trendy artist and shit, that's just it kind of lose flavor. He
has hype music. He even has love music for the ladies. He has trend music for the bullshit TikTok. He has it all. I mean, this guy had 10 years.
I still think you should do a DNA test because that kid does not look like Drake.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That kid does not look like Drake.
It doesn't look like him. I agree with that. Yeah. Also, you know how many weeks he's been on the charts, Billboard charts in the last 10 years?
I don't know.
Over 400 weeks, dude. That's a long fucking time. That's like 8 years.
Again, Drake's like
number one
for you, but
number one in the world. He fucking won Artist of the Decade.
But that's you. But
that's not me. That's the world. They gave him that award. That's not me.
The world, but I would put Drake at least top 3 personally.
50 billion streams. That's not me. That's the world. That's the whole fucking world.
Again, there's just sounds like I'll play maybe 1 or 2, and plus 2, I think the best album that I liked from Drake was what was it called? I have it here.
There's this Thank Me Later. Nothing Was the Same.
I think it was it? No, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up
if you're reading this, it's too late.
No, dude, that
was fucking lit.
No, I love the song, but I love that album was pretty good. But that album cover, I fucking hated it so much.
I mean, it's just basic. Just the words, yeah.
I think Nothing Was the Same was probably one of my favorites.
That
one was the best, but
that had a lot of fire shit on there, yeah.
I think but then 2 is I don't know. But one song I think I just liked recently was the After Hours. And After Hours that was Weekend. Talking about that song with Bibby. Dude, Bibby fucking killed that shit, bro.
Which song was that?
It was on let me see.
His last thing was What's Next. That was his last song.
Wants and Needs, that was called.
Oh, that's pretty fire.
Dude, I'll be honest though. I think Lil Baby killed it.
Drake, yeah, he did kill it. They both did.
Drake did. I think.
Baby they did.
Listen to Baby's part, bro. It's better, and I think
I don't know.
He kind of sneak dissing him a little bit. If you actually listen to the lyrics,
his best song on there was probably Lemon Pepper Freestyle. That one was fucking fire.
That
was
fire.
I
like the Diddy one, but whatever.
Yeah, but there's just no one. People are hating on Drake, but they can't think of someone that's done better. So that's what's funny to me. Like, okay, you don't think he deserves it? Who does then? Who does?
There's like they're gonna name like a ton of rappers, like not rappers, maybe just artists.
Like, and you can't think of someone in the last 2 years. You have to think of someone that's been on Drake's level for the last 10 years.
They'll say, "Hey, it's Billie Eilish," or fucking.
I actually really like Billie Eilish, but yeah,
her music is. Honestly, I used to fucking hate her music. I think it's because like when she came into the scene, like I didn't like her because like
Billie is really talented.
Yeah, I didn't like her in the beginning because I felt like her music was kind of slow and draggy. But then as I got time, I actually
fuck with it. Yeah,
it's not that bad. I just think, but then too, what I didn't like at the Grammys though, they gave her, she took home.
Dude, she deserves it though. She deserves it.
Not everyone in the rap category. She deserves it.
Rap?
Yeah,
rap. I think. What song does she have to rap? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but like, oh no, I'm stupid. That was Igor. Igor won that year.
Yeah, Igor.
But now, like, I feel that she took home how many awards that night?
Five Grammys.
Like, bro, and she took home Album of the Year.
Over
Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle deserves that album.
Her album was fire. I mean, for like her audience, but Billie is special, man. I think she has potential to be. She's one of the greats.
She's like the female version of Bieber if Bieber didn't have like any pop songs. That like if she has like her songs like that.
I think Billie. She has potential to be one of the greatest female, not even just female, one of the greatest artists ever. I don't know.
Well, I think if I had to go by female artists, I think I would have to put Sia. Sia is actually pretty dope.
The number one female artist in the world right now, I think number wise. I'm not saying my opinion. I think it's Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande has more streams than Cardi B.
That's the one thing too. I understand is like now a lot of these female artists, like you
can't even lie. Ariana Grande's songs were just all over the radio.
They were bombing, but then that's why Nick couldn't pay her because Nick was fucking trying to keep.
Yeah, she's so huge. She's so huge,
and like they couldn't keep her because like she was so expensive, which I understand. Hey,
but folks, folks that hate Drake, you can't even think of anyone that's been more dominant than him in the last 10 years. So stop hating.
Kanye West.
50 billion streams. 50 billion, dude. That's like 6 times more than the Earth population, dude.
It's for fucking Kiki.
So stop talking shit, people. You guys can hate on him. You say he has a ghostwriter, dude. Everyone has a ghostwriter. Eminem. Meek Mill probably has fucking ghostwriters, dude.
Dude, the only person that was able to destroy Drake was fucking Pusha T.
I mean, what did he do? Bring up his kid? I mean, who gives a fuck?
Hell no. Go listen to that fucking. You'll hear that shit.
What else did he say about his skill set, skill wise? He just talked shit about his kid.
He's a bad father.
Again, like I said, all he brought up was his kid. That has to do with him being a bad dad.
We'll talk about this in another discussion, but right now I'm just saying.
Pusha T didn't do shit. He just brought up. They didn't do shit.
You're insane.
It's not. Did he ever insult his body of work or anything? That's what you're supposed to do in a rap, and not bring up fucking someone's kid. Like
fucking, there's a picture of Drake with blackface. That shit is disturbing. I mean, have you seen that picture?
No, that's not part of the song. That's a picture. I'm like, dude.
But bro, that looks so bad.
Pusha T didn't do shit. You know, Drake's so big, he didn't even acknowledge him after that song. I mean, because Drake. Okay, I'll admit this. Drake did say in an interview, I think it was like a couple of years ago, he's like, "Yeah, I admit that was a good chess move by Pusha T bringing up my kid, but I don't want to show the kid. I don't want to show the kid to the world, to my kid to the world, which he has every right to do. So I mean,
that's kind of what a bad father would say.
How is that a bad father? I don't understand. It's
like I'm hiding my world from. What did you say? I
forgot. Why? Okay. Then why does he have to show the world his kid? That doesn't make any sense.
You don't have.
Okay, he doesn't have to. There you go. He doesn't have to.
Here's the thing, though. Like,
it doesn't matter. It's no one's business.
So it sounded like very.
To me, it sounds like he's protecting his kid. That's all he's doing.
You don't need
from the world. You know how many people fuck with Drake and how many haters he has? They're gonna be talking shit about his kid and shit online. Like,
people talk shit about their kids all the time.
No.
A lot of people talk shit about their kids.
He made the right. He's doing the right thing. Like, if you're the most streamed artist in the world and you have a kid and you have haters, the fuck no, dude. Protecting your world. You're protecting your kid from the world. That's what you're doing. Pusha T is a bitch, man. Like, when was it? When was the last time he was relevant? Tell me one song that he had was big.
Yeah, a song with Tyler the Creator, World of My Mind. And then he had Windows.
Never heard of it. But
do you listen to Pusha T?
No, who does?
Okay.
Who does?
I
No
do.
one does. No, you don't.
Pusha T, dude.
So you're telling me before the beef you're listening to him. I guarantee you weren't.
Dude, that's that song with Tyler Creator, him and like World of My Mind.
That's not. Is that his song or Tyler's?
It's his, I believe. Yeah, I know it is his. I'm stupid. Yeah, that is his.
Has he ever? I guarantee he's never had a number one album, number one hit. That is his. Never.
His song. He's been nominated for Grammys.
He's not good, dude. He's not on Drake. Not on Drake's level.
You're just going up. Regardless, though. Go ahead.
This is reality. Drake, Pusha T down here. That's all I have to say. But moving on.
I as well from the kid.
Yeah. That's a good. I agree with that. So I don't. Okay, that's not a diss to me.
All right. It kind of a little bit is.
It's not. How is that? How's that a diss?
Because it's just like it's the way he came out, like the way he said it, like it just didn't feel right. Like I'm hiding my world from like. Okay, how are you hiding your kid from the world? Like you don't have to say who your kid is, but like I'm hiding my kid from the world. So I don't remember the fuck. I'm gonna pull it up right now because like now
I know what you're talking about. It's that one song. Yeah, he talks
hiding
about
hiding my kid from the world. Let me see, pull it up.
He even said in the song. I think he said, "I'm not hiding the kid from the world. I'm hiding the world from my kid." That's what he said. He has every right to do that.
I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the kid from what? What the fuck? Hold on a second. I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was
hiding the world from my kid. That was fire bar in my opinion. Drake here, Pusha T here. That's the end of the story.
I'm just saying, bro. That's what every day.
Yeah, that was a sad attempt at a diss, but I think even MGK did better against Eminem than fucking Pusha T did. So, all right. So next up, guys. Texas bill will limit how history is taught in grade school. So
grade school, what the
fuck? So basically there's a bill in Texas that they're not going to allow like teachers to teach about slavery days. They're not going to let them teach about Christopher Columbus. I think that's not okay, and here's why. It's disingenuous to not teach what really happened, because these kids need to know the reality of the world. You can't feed them marshmallows and bullshit. Like that's not reality. Like Christopher Columbus came and saved founded America. Or apparently now I'm going to teach Christopher Columbus. I don't know what the hell what bullshit they're gonna make up. Yeah. And then they're basically lying to students. That's not okay.
Why does grade school have to even teach this shit? Like these kids, they're in grade school. They shouldn't be teaching.
Yeah, like they're gonna lie to them about history. That's not okay. Yeah. I disagree completely, and I hope the bill doesn't pass if it hasn't already passed, and I hope that shit just disappears. That's bullshit. I mean, these kids have to learn reality. So it's simple as that. But now we're going to the topics you put on here.
Oh yeah, I put a few. So I think we talked about this one already, but like I'll have to bring up again, make
All right, so workout regimen, workout routines.
I just put this up like what's your workout regimen?
Me personally, I was trying to get big last year. But not no, not like that. But
yeah. Now
I want to be more lean and mean, like boxing wise. I'm like shadow boxing a lot.
Yeah.
I even like sparring again. I like being personally, I have satisfaction knowing that I'm deadly to some extent. And yeah. I'm not saying I'm fucking Floyd Mayweather, but I'd rather be someone that could fight, someone that's just big and muscular. So that's me personally. So yeah, guys, I do a lot of body weight stuff, do cardio, not heavy cardio because I don't want to be super small, but I do a lot of cardio, just enough cardio, I should say. I do a lot of body weight, push-ups, all that stuff. I do use free weights, dumbbells and stuff like that. But yeah, I just try to stay in shape, have good cardio, had good strength. I don't want to be weak either physically. So I'm a good balance of cardio and strength. So that's where I'm at personally. I know Wildcat's not here, so I'm gonna keep talking about it. But yeah, guys, I know when you work out, this is just advice. First, I think before you start, you say you're afraid to start on your journey, you got to decide what you want your body to be. Do you want to be a big guy, be as big as possible, strong as possible? If that's what you want, cool. And do the weightlifting, do all that stuff, eat more, and here's the thing about working out. There is no shortcuts, guys. If you want real results that last a long time, you got to, go in for the long haul. If you want to be someone that has great cardio, you got to run a lot. There is no shortcuts. There is no special pill. You just got to be disciplined. Discipline is key. in not only workouts but in life, man. Discipline is everything. That's how you achieve things. People think that greatness, and I mean greatness in all aspects of life is achieved through miracles or like someone that has God gifted ability. That's not all it is. It's a lot of consistency, a lot of hard work, and eventually there's a breakthrough. Breakthroughs are very hard to achieve, some harder than others. Discipline is key. Consistency, hard work, and self-reflection. You need to have self-reflection on what you do, to get to where you want to be. It doesn't matter what you want to be, it's deciding what you want to be. That's the first step. What do you love to do? What do you enjoy doing? What do you want to develop yourself in? That's the first part. Pick that skill and then you go from there, but yeah, back to workout regimes. Choose what you want to do, plan accordingly, learn about your own body. Everyone's body is a little different. Everyone's physiology, is a little different. What foods work for you best? What foods do you see build muscle quicker? Even forms of recovery. What's good for you? Is an ice bath better or is a sauna better? Is a massage good for you? You have to decide that for yourself. It's a journey. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to receive results overnight, but you got to know what works for you best and keep tabs on that. So yeah, that's my thing.
Sorry, I had to go help out. She was trying to move who's clean right now, so I
oh, sorry. But yeah, I already give my workout regime, so you can give yours if you want.
Workout regime for me. Now I switched up because dude, I actually tried the water fasting diet.
Oh god.
Dude, you're a boxer. You did boxing, right? You know that shit when you were like that shit sucks.
It kills you. Yeah, it kills you.
Fucking fat, dude. I was going for like 2 days, and I've gone longer, but like I did it again recently. I went for 2 days without drinking, man.
Yeah.
I went 2 days without eating, bro.
Just drinking water. Yeah.
Dude, it fucking sucks. I'm like, here's the thing. When I first did it, I did it on Sunday. So Sunday was like, my last meal I had like at 8:00. So then I drank my water, and then I woke up. Drink water again, and then worked out, took some vitamins, worked out again.
Oh god.
And I was like, fuck. And I'm like, dude, and like, don't get me wrong, the results were fucking good. Like the result, I actually fucking dropped like a lot of weight. Like
what was the lowest you weighed?
I weighed 168 when I first started. I dropped down to 162. So I lost.
Oh damn, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, because dude, I'm telling you, I've already explained my diet has been like shit. So like I just switch it up. And it's not that I'm like eating unhealthy. I'm eating normal foods like bananas and shit, but I eat too much of it.
Oh, you eat a lot.
Yeah. So like I just cut that shit out. I just did my insanity workouts, my weightlifting and shit. Like I usually do like 20, then I do push-ups and sit-ups. And dude, the insanity workout shit kills me the most.
Saturday. I've done it before and I've heard it's tough. It's tough thing.
It's tough. It's like I have the newest one, the Max 31, so I do that one the most, but it's only like 30 minutes. So once I'm done, and then I did dancing, dude. My fucking body was like killed when I did that fucking water fasting diet.
Oh god,
I lost so much weight, but at what cost? Right now, like I was like, dude, on the second day, I was like, dude, I can't do this shit.
So now where are you? Like probably in the mid 160s.
Right. I'm probably back at the one. Since I just ate today, so like I'm probably back at 163, 64. But no, like I'm like I told you, I'm trying to get down to 155. But dude, it's hard.
You'll basically you'll be a lightweight, like UFC.
I'm trying, bro. Trying to fight.
You'll be Khabib.
But I think the main issue for me is that my diet is like I need to fix it, and I'm now like I'm like okay, let's just cut out. I have to cut out the soda, which I have. I'm just drinking straight up water, and I have this fucking black jug with me now. I'm just carrying that shit everywhere I go now.
Yeah,
just drink water. But nah, dude, if anyone wants to try out the fasting diet, do it for 5 days.
Yeah, and
you'll see good
results. As far as a water diet, when I used to box not to cut weight, I did it. And it was tough, man. And all I could drink was like fucking water and shit. Like damn,
water.
I had to cut weight. It killed me. And then I had to cut weight in like hot. It had to be like a hot sauna thing. Mm-hmm. It was so fucking tough, man. I feel like shit.
I never did the sauna thing. I just put a bunch of sweaters on. I put like one sweater on and went for like a traditional just.
I almost passed out a few times. Like fucking damn, like I'm cutting weight. Me and my friend. I mean, when I was younger, I would fight. I was lighter, obviously. I would fight like when I was young, like 14. When I first started to be like 14, 15, I was like 120, 125. And then I got older. I went to like 135, 140, 147. And then when by the time I was like already in college, like I competed a couple of times before I hung up the gloves. I was like 154, 160 That's like, and now these days I walk around like probably like around your way, like in the mid 160s. That's good for me. That's good for me because I'm taller than you, so I stay like in the 160s. So.
Yeah, for me, it says my BMI is fucking. I'm overweight, which
what
is
the
not
fuck. Yeah, I think those things are inaccurate, low key.
I know, but here's the thing: that BMI scale is like traditionally for the traditional weights. But if you traditionally just like if you work out,
yeah, you're gonna be heavier.
Yeah, and you just lift weights and do push-ups and shit, your body's gonna be like that regard. But I think the reason why it's like that is because as a society, we eat like shit.
Yeah, definitely. In this society, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like a lot of people, we have burgers, fries, spaghetti, you know, we're not on and nobody does the traditional diet routine. Some do, some don't.
Yeah, only real fitness people do.
Yeah, and it's like I changed up my diet mostly because I didn't want to become obese because when I was younger, I was obese. I did football, I did, you know, and I was still a big kid in high school. When I think in high school, the only thing changed for me though was like when I got introduced to Insanity. When I did Insanity, I started switching on and then I went from when I was in high school at 13, I weighed about 160, which is unhealthy for me. I should not be.
Oh yeah, because you were shorter back then too, huh?
Yeah. Because I'm about 5'6", 5'7". How tall are you? You're 5'7"?
No, I'm not 5'7". I'm almost 6 foot. I'm like 5'10".
Yeah. So basically, at my weight, I need to be at fucking 140, which is insane.
Yeah.
At 140, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna die.
That's light. Yeah, it's pretty light.
I'm like, I can't. Here's the thing, I can do that. I can do, and if I actually just do the water diet, but if let's say if I did for 10 days,
that's too much. Yeah, fuck that shit.
But it works.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. But it works. It works.
Yeah,
but
it does work.
But honestly though,
for me, as far as diet, I just eat healthy. I try to eat like clean because eating like shit, man, you're just gonna feel like shit. That's just the way it is.
It's the worst way to go.
Yeah, eating like shit. The reality is, it might taste good, but your body, like the toxins and the shit that you're eating, you know, the processed bullshit, the genetically manipulated shit, it makes you feel like shit. You get inflammation. You feel like shit. You're sluggish. But when you eat good, you feel good. You feel clean. You feel like your body is clean. It feels pure. So
I can't see the point of here's the thing. I think a lot of people, and it's hard because a lot of people cannot do a traditional diet because they're so used to
no discipline.
No. And it's and here's the thing, buying healthy food is expensive.
It definitely is.
That's why a lot of people choose burgers,
like dollar burgers.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You can make that shit out. You can fucking make 10 burgers and just save the rest for homemade burger. If you make homemade burgers, veggie burgers, you actually save money. No,
you definitely save money. Definitely.
And it perplexed me when I worked at the fast food restaurant I used to work at. It was so bad because people would buy fucking so much food. And I clocked in how many times.
I definitely know.
Bro, goddamn. What was the highest percentage of money you in one day?
The biggest order I've ever taken was like $100, I think.
Mine was $240, guys.
Oh my god, I never had one that big.
And this is just for, I'm guessing, one person, or there was a family in the car, but
I had to be a family because one person, holy shit.
But when I saw that family, bro, the obesity.
Oh my god,
bro, and it's like, bro, it's fucking insane. I just couldn't understand it.
Oh my god,
who can eat this? Dude, I can't even see myself eating this.
Yeah, and then they eat it every day too. Every day.
And it's not. And I had when I did that, bro. I saw the regular customers come in, same thing, or the same food.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
And then I'm glad now. You know, well, I think when this pandemic's over, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go back to how it was. But I think during the pandemic, a lot of people were ordering out. You know.
Oh hell yeah,
so much food.
Hell yeah, they are, dude. But it's easier to eat like shit. One, it tastes better. Two, it's cheaper on average. But there is ways to eat healthy. One, you're gonna have to have discipline. It's not gonna taste as good as the bad shit. It's just reality. But you can buy a thing of lettuce. That shit's like $1 at fucking Walmart or something.
And if you have a Costco, I tell people all the time, dude, if you have a Costco card, go to
Costco. In bulk. Yeah,
they buy them in bulk.
Yeah, like lettuce, fucking tomatoes, fucking that's for a salad. Buy some salmon. Fucking unfreeze it, eat that. Put spices on it so it doesn't taste like shit. Put I don't know what they put on in cilantro or whatever.
And here's the thing. I think the reason why we choose out too is because a lot of times we're just too lazy.
Yeah, it's just more convenient. It's just a discipline thing.
I had a my cousin. I told you he drinks soda.
Fuck that shit. I haven't drank soda in years.
And if I do drink soda, it's Sprite. I just don't come time.
I haven't drank soda I think since I was 17, 18. Probably the last time I drank soda.
What about when you go to Subway? What do you usually get?
Just tea. Just like the regular tea. Yeah, I don't ever drink soda.
I like the vitamin water though. It's pretty good too.
Vitamin water. Yeah, I haven't drank soda since I think when I was a senior high school. I just now I feel like shit, dude. When I would drink soda, I get like a horrible stomach ache. I'm like, oh fuck, like, I can't drink that shit.
I try to drown it out whenever I eat something spicy with the soda.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh my god. And I don't eat spicy shit. For me personally, like I just fucks my stomach up, dude.
I blow my ass every time I drink that shit.
Like I get a really bad stomach ache when I eat spicy shit. When I drink soda, like acidic shit.
Yeah.
Like I try to either not eat it at all, cut it out. And when it comes to junk food, I'll eat once in a while. I'll eat a pizza.
Yeah.
I'll eat like burger. I don't really eat burgers. I eat chicken sandwiches, like, and I make sure it's real, not like fucking processed bullshit. Like there is some fast food restaurants that have chicken, like real chicken grilled. I eat that. I won't eat.
Dude, I miss the grill. Dude, a lot of restaurants don't have grilled chicken.
Yeah, a lot of them don't.
They cut them out because like either it's too expensive or something's going on with that.
Yeah. Oh, apparently there is a chicken shortage because of like the pandemic. People weren't working or some shit, and there was a cutout of chicken, like a shortage. I hope that ends soon because I like chicken a lot. And now I mess around with foods like my diet. I mess around with spices so everything doesn't taste like shit or bland as fuck. Like that's just me personally. But yeah, guys. Working out, dude, it's definitely benefit. It's gonna suck at first, but it's definitely worth it. Eating good, also worth it.
If you can't even eat good, then just portion size, like I mostly do.
Portion
size is pretty good. I'm trying to get in shape, and you last time you saw me, like I was like a little bit safe.
You're trying to get toned, yeah.
Yeah, trying to get toned, cut. The only problem is I have too much body fat on me. I gotta cut the body fat.
Yeah, you do. This cardio is probably the best way.
Cardio can cut it, but I'm trying to look like my boy Deku from My Hero. I'm trying to get, dude. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get that body, I'm trying to get cut and lean like badly.
I'm luckily I'm cutting lean. I'm lucky.
Like I'm trying to get like how you are, because like you're not that. I mean, not that skinny, but I'm trying to get cut, and it's freaking impossible.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I probably weigh as much as you right now, probably in mid 160s, because I'm taller than you.
We gotta do a weigh in soon. I need to see how much I weigh.
How much you weigh? But yeah, guys, that's that. So you guys should, I would say, eat good and work out good. It'll pay off. But Jake Paul, Mickey Moose. I guess we already talked.
We talked. Let's just skip this one.
Yeah, we already talked about it. So I'll let you take over this one. Vanass Gaming.
Yeah, bro. Shit. You know about Vanass Gaming, right?
Not really. No.
Okay. Well, you know the YouTubers, right?
Yeah, I know who they are, but I don't know what if they're the news.
Okay, so there's a situation going on where the YouTube content creator, Omrecker, he used to play with these guys in all the video games and shit. So they recently, Omrecker came out on Drama Alert and fucking addressed that not all of them, but just H2O, Wildcat, basically I do work in Louis Caliber, are hypocrites, that they're pedophiles.
Oh my god,
a bunch of shit. Well, mostly H2O and Louis. Wildcat's kind of in the same situation, but it's not looking good, man. Omrecker is coming out with a bunch of stories. He's got videos, but if you watch Omrecker, he's a very liar, and he's just coming out with so much allegations and shit that's not looking good. And what sucks that I love watching Vanass Gaming, but
yeah, I hope that's just not true.
No, I mean, the problem is like a lot of it is true because H2O is confirming that this shit happened, but he didn't know because like. Again, there's like a lot of stories. I encourage you guys, if you don't know what it is, look it up. But apparently there's involved a 17-year-old, where nudes were exchanged. And it's bad because Omrecker is a pathological liar and he's been known to cause drama within the group, which is why Vanass does not fuck with him no more. Nobody fucks with him no more. And there's been apparently racism in the group, and basically is tied with it. Apparently getting H2O on a date with a 17-year. Again, it's weird.
Jesus.
And right now there's still drama going on right now on Twitter that I've been looking at, but like Louis has been in the center of this too. If you don't know, Louis
I know who all of them are, but I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, I hope this pedophile case is false. Hopefully it's not.
And plus too, you heard he got a baby, right?
Yeah,
H2O's got a baby. Like he's got a baby now.
Yeah, he looks like he probably has a family and everything.
And this guy just came out of nowhere and fucking threw a random ass accusation, and it's bad, bro.
He better if he's wrong, it's gonna look really bad on him.
Well, right now he's already being canceled on Twitter because he's saying it's lies. But again, I don't know
why people mess with people. Like, leave them alone.
The guys are in this guy he's in his 40s, bro.
Oh, what a loser, man.
If you're 40 trying to get drama, like what are you doing?
That's pretty sad.
Like, dude, they're all gamers.
Yeah, they're gamers. Is what they do. Yeah, like damn, dude.
I can never see this shit happening. Only probably with Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's the hell. All right, so the last topic you put on here, Saw movies. Just ranking them if we've seen them.
Yeah, have you seen any of them?
I think I've seen most of them actually.
Yeah, I watched the whole fucking trilogy, bro. Like the whole series. I watched the entire fucking series.
I remember one night. One day I watched all of them. I watched like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a lot of them. The best one I've ever seen, probably the first one. I mean, that one's a classic to me.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I don't know how to order them. That's hard because they're all pretty good. The first one to me is the best though. The very first.
Yeah,
one.
there's like dude. It's like you can want to do a whole marathon of these movies, bro.
Yeah,
I
watched all damn day. Yeah,
dude, I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like goddamn, and it's like the whole Saw trilogy, bro. And even the newest one. I saw the newest one too. Spiral.
Oh shit, I haven't seen that one yet.
Dude, that one honestly.
That's Chris Rock.
Yeah, and Samuel Jackson. Here's the thing. I won't spoil it for you, but I will say this: like, it's not a traditional Saw film. They're trying to make it like a Saw film.
Yeah.
Here's the problem though. Like, it's very. Chris Rock tries to make it entertaining, which I do give props. He does make it funny in some scenes.
Oh yeah, well, he's one of the greats. Yeah.
And then Samuel Jackson too. His particular role in the movie. I will say this, like I feel like they use him for the box office because like, when you watch the movie, you're gonna be very, very like, okay, like that was weird.
Yeah.
But honestly, like the movie by itself, it's an okay movie. Would I pay full price to watch it? No.
Was there traps in there like the old Saws, like traps?
I mean, there's about 4 or 5. No mistake.
4 or 5. Yeah.
I mean, they're honestly all of them are very, very. They're not that bad, but they're kind of stupid. Like they're not as clever as if you watch the original Saw.
Yeah, those are the best.
Like, like bro, you seen Saw 5 where the dude just like the walls start closing on him? Like,
God,
that shit sucked.
Yeah.
I think too. I watched all of them, so like I have seen them all, so I'll get my first one. Number 1, I think the first Saw 1 and 2 are actually pretty dope. But
really dope,
I think 1 gets the first one spot.
Yeah.
Number 2. I like Saw 5 because I just watched it so many times when it was on there. I watched it and it was just pretty interesting to me. Number 3, Saw 3. Saw 3. So that one was
good. It was okay. Yeah,
that was a hit or miss movie personally. Like, I mean, the traps were kind of cool. Some of them were weird. The rack trap was my favorite.
Oh God, that was fucking.
That shit was like goddamn.
That's real torture.
It was like so number 4. Saw 6 was actually pretty good. That was one when they had the insurance shit.
Yeah. Well, I'll be right back because I have to fucking do something.
Go ahead. I'll just continue. I think number 6. I don't know about this one because this one's probably like my least favorite. I did see Saw 3D and I just did not like it. I hated that one for the most part. And it just in particularly didn't really faze me. And that movie kind of sucked too. Using the 3D effects. I just did not like it. I hated that movie and I just could not fuck with it. Besides that though, I encourage you guys to go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. What I think I'm on number 7. Number 7, Jigsaw was actually not that bad. Jigsaw was not that bad. I really enjoyed it too, but again, it was a hit or miss. And plus that movie didn't really make sense because a lot of the times that movie was not. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about I'm on number 8 already. Number 8 would have to be Spiral. This is probably one of my least favorite movies out of I think Saw. It's a good movie, but it's just not particularly. It's not that good with the Saw family. I just feel like that movie was kind of like a hit or miss. I just saw it recently. I thought, oh, it's a good movie. But like when I say it's the best one of all time, no, I don't like that movie.
There's so many of them.
And I think the last one, number 9, because there's only 9 movies. I think Saw 4 is possibly one of the worst ones of the bunch. If you've seen Saw 4, it's like again too, all these movies, bro, all these torture movies from the Saw trilogy, it's not trilogy, it's a freaking marathon.
There's so many,
I watched so many. I'm like, and I had to because like, bro, there's like so many of these shits. Like, there's so many Friday. I think it has more than the Friday 13th. I think Friday 13th.
That one has a ton too, huh?
Yeah, but I think so. I was actually not. Here's the thing: people don't like it because like it's all torture shit. Like,
well, it'll get to you eventually.
It's creative though. It's creative.
It is creative. I'll try to. Let's see. So number 1, I already said the first one.
If you can, but just go top 5. If you can, if you don't want to go on.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of me I probably haven't seen.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think I might have seen them all besides a new one. Number 2, probably the third one. That was pretty interesting. Number 3, the 5th one. That one's cool. Number 4, the second one. Yeah, I'll just give my top 5. Number 5. That's a good one.
I did like Solid 2. I think Solid 1 and 2 were probably the best ones. I think.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it just went downhill.
Yeah, it went down. Yeah, those 2 were the best. They're like the most hyped. Number 5, maybe Jigsaw.
When it came out, I thought it was actually I thought it was gonna be. It is a sequel, but it's not. It's before Saw, which I did like. Why is it before Saw?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, so those are my top 5. But do you have any other topics before we?
No, I think that's possibly it for me though.
All right, guys, that's our episode number 35. Hopefully, we get to 50 soon. Yeah, I'll try to think of something special. I don't know, but if you guys enjoyed that, like I said, folks, like I did at the very beginning, we will do your topics if you give suggestions. Yeah. So shout out to Momo the One once again for shedding those in, and shout out to all you guys that have watched. And we love you all. Thank you for rocking with us, and we'll catch you next one.
Later.
Peace out, folks.